Well, hello everybody. Welcome back to the Long Dark and our low Revolver challenge. We are currently in the wonderful Broken Railroad area. Not my favorite area, but it's a lot better now that it has a connection to the Far Territory. Hey, MD Wolf, how you doing? McLean it. Yes, we got the Long Dark hat on. We're all set. We are at only 28% condition. We're on day 73. Now, the main thing with this challenge, and you can see it if you are on the YouTube side, you can see it down in the description below, is that there's no health regen except for low condition recovery, which condition recovery means you have to have your temperature, your rest, your food, and your water all in the white to get back any health at all. And it comes back very slowly, like 4 to 5% a day, if you don't lose any health. You can also get it back from Stims, and you can get it back from crafted food, but not birch bark tea. Birch bark tea does not work. We do have the Revolver enabled, and we do have one. Harvestable plants are also set on low, so everything like everything from cattails to maples to birch, mushrooms, rose hips, those are all set on low spawn rate, so those don't spawn very much. And then wolves, and also deer and rabbit is set on low as well. And then wolves, conversely, are set on high. So there's stalker, the number of wolves is like you're playing stalker, but they still hit like interloper wolves. And smell and detection range have been maxed out as well. As you can see, we're at 28% condition, so we are having a little bit of a rough time of it.
I'm not going to be able to carry this load
but
much longer.
It's not too bad. It's not too bad. We're not doing too badly, because what we're going to do right now is we are actually going to use one of our Stims, because we have a bed right here. And we're going to use a Stim, and we're going to get a little bit of our health back. It's basically interloper on crack, yes. Ateo, how you doing? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. We are stimming up so that we can sleep, and we got a little bit of health back from doing our stim. So that was our main goal, is to get some health back from stimming up. We also need to watch our we have a couple things we have to watch today. We need to watch our vitamin C. My foot's doing a little better. It still hurts. It still hurts. Bane, how you doing? How's it going, Bane? Hello. Welcome on in. I hope you guys are all excited for the Long Dark stuff coming out next month. I am super stoked for all of the new news coming out. That's going to be so much fun. We'll sleep like 8 hours. Now let's do 7. Not tired enough yet. But that did get our health up. Come on. Let's see. So that got our health back up to, what, 43%. So that's great. It's almost done. It's almost done. Yeah, the base house customizations, I'm looking forward to that. The main thing I'm looking forward to is the rework of all the animals. All the animals spawning in different places is something that I am specifically very excited about. Alright, so the scurvy affliction has come back. The scurvy risk is coming back. We gotta eat some more cattails. We just healed our scurvy again. We are gonna be in a scurvy spin cycle here for a little bit. What we need to do is we need to get some. We need to make some fish tip ups. Is what we need to do. So make a fish tip up. Let's see, where is it here? Fish tip up. So I need a couple pieces of scrap metal. So let's go get ourselves some scrap metal here.
This gear's starting to slow me down.
We shouldn't overhype ourselves about Hinterland updates. Well, I don't want to get too overhyped about it, but I am excited for what they have coming out. I'm excited for what they've talked about. So whether it comes out exactly on time or not, that's a whole nother story. But I am excited for it. Do we have any? Oh, I have a pry bar I can break down. Let's break you down. Let's harvest you. Yeah, and that's the thing, is it will make it a little bit fresher, which I'm very excited about. We're going to throw that in there, and then we're going to make 2 fish tip-ups. I'm here to learn the ways of the long dark. My only knowledge is of the medium short dark. Well, welcome on in, Embry. Oh, we just started getting scurvy again. Yeah, that scurvy's gonna plague us for a while. That's all right. We'll get over it. We'll get over it. We're gonna eat our few cattails here, and that should hopefully. Yep, there we go. We healed it back up again. Yeah, we need to go catch some fish. Is what we need to do. Fish is what we need to get. So let's go ahead and drop some stuff in here. I'd also like to get the bear or something like that out there while we're out there. Let's drop some stuff we don't need on us, like that. We got that down. We're gonna drop a few things here. Let's put some water here as well. Just maybe like a liter or two of water. There we go. Let's see. What else do we have on us that we don't need right now? Yeah, I don't need those books right now. How do you know which have vitamin C? So if you look at any particular piece of food, it'll say down here if it has vitamin C. Like this has a minor amount. This has a minor amount. So these chips actually have a little bit of vitamin C in them. Coffee does not. These teas have a minor amount of vitamin C in them as well. So you can drink teas to get vitamin C as well. But it will always say right down in the corner here. Right down there it'll say. So like this does not have any vitamin C in it. Ketchup chips do. Coffee does not. Crackers do not. So, I died to so many wolves and bears in this game and being a loot goblin. Thanks for the pill reminder. You are welcome. Okay, so we have a lot of clothing on us too that we can just drop here. Let's go ahead and throw this extra clothing that we found into the hopper here. Throw you in. Everything else we're wearing, good. I don't need my heavy hammer at the moment, so we'll drop you. I'm gonna drop that thermos as well. Don't need you or the heavy hammer at the moment. Don't need this book right now. I will keep the other book, this other book for reading. I'll keep that. We got a lot of reclaimed wood and we got some fuel on us. I'm just trying to get my weight down a little bit so we can go out and not be completely, absolutely stuffed to the gunnels full. I'm going to throw you in there. Throw you in there. Get rid of you. Get rid of the wires. Get rid of... do I need the storm lantern? Not really. I don't really need it on me at the moment, so we'll put that down. Funny fact, iron pills absorb better with vitamin C. Oh. You donate platelets frequently? Oh, that's awesome. Alright, we got everything else we want on us. I don't need the grow well on me either right now, so we'll put that down here. That's for gun making in the future. Oops, it's backwards. Hold on. There we go. Now it's facing the right way. Okay, I'm gonna throw my acorn grounds in there. I'm gonna throw a bunch of this ptarmigan down in there too. There we go. I gotta make something out of that. I gotta make things out of those. I can throw a couple of those in there. And then I'll throw the feathers out there. Let's grab a book to start a fire with. Piece of fur. A few more sticks. And then let's go ahead and throw these feathers out here. Oh, we have those wolves to which is how it was a reminder. Oh, well, hey, no, hey, whatever you can get as a reminder, Embry, that's totally fine.
No power
That's
in the
totally
verse can
fine.
stop
Hey,
me.
thank you for the follow there, Dewey. I appreciate that. All right, we got, I think it's 4 dead wolves out here. There's a few dead wolves out here. Does this have vitamin C in it? Does that broth have vitamin C? I can't remember if it does or not. No, it does not. Okay, we'll just leave that here. Leave that on our windowsill. All right, we got 4 dead wolves out here. All right, let's get out to the lake. Actually, you know what? What's my weight right now? 39? You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna go grab that. There's a rope in here. I'm gonna go grab the rope. Let's see, where did we put the rope? Where did I put that rope at? There's a rope out here. Where did I put it? I know the battery's right there. I put the battery there. Was the rope up here? No. The spray paint can. I don't want that. Let's see. Where did I put the rope at? There's a rope somewhere in here, and I want to take that out and put that out there by the, Oh, there it is. I put it on top. I put it on top of the barrel. I was like, wait a second. There she blows.
Heavy.
Yeah, you are a little. It's a little heavy, but that's okay. Hey, Kenneth, how's it going? Afternoon, all. Hey, Brian, how you doing? Finishing up sausage and meatballs for supper tonight. Yum. How you doing, Brian? I hope you're having a good one. Welcome on in on the YouTube side. We had a little bit of issues on the YouTube side yesterday while we were streaming some farm sim. But hopefully that won't happen again today. If it does, we'll just be quiet about it, and we will just delete their messages and ban them from channel super quick. So, all right, let's see. Do we have any wolves down here? I do need to grab some cattails that are down here before we go hang this rope. There's a cave right over there that we, yep, right past the, right past that fades into view here. And then there's sometimes a bear here, and there's sometimes a moose over that direction. But I'm going to grab these cattails just to help keep our vitamin C loss at bay for the moment. I hear the crows. I hear the bear crows already. Oh, jeez. Oh, my goodness gracious. Thank you for the 100 bits, MD. So that's why the OO, what's the OO? Pop-up message to act civil, yeah. Yeah, I had to get a hold of YouTube yesterday. They said that they took care of it, but I doubt. I don't know if I trust them or not. They may have taken care of it. They may not have taken care of it. Hey, Tegeta, how you doing? Hello, hello. Actually, we have 2 bows on us right now, don't we? Yeah, I want to use my crappier bow. I do sort of want to get some fish tip-ups down out here. So let's see if we can do that real quick. You know, I'm doing pretty good. No, can't put it there. There we go. We can put it like right in. Oh wow, we can put them right in here. Oh, that's sweet. Okay, so if I build a fire right there. I hear the bear snuffing around over there. Oh, that's a deer. I think that's a deer. The weather's good right now, so we might as well get this fire going, get the holes punched in the ice, and get our fish tip-ups down. Because it's very hard to do this otherwise.
That did it.
We might just cheese the bear, too.
To rest.
Yeah, there's the scurvy affliction already. Oh, we got him. Drink a cup of coffee. There we go. And then let's go ahead and chop another hole in the ice here. And put another fish tip up down. All right. So we got that going for another couple hours. Let's heat up a cup of coffee. Use my worst bow. Oh shoot, yeah, I equipped my good bow. God dang it. Gosh dang it. All surgery in the morning for you, bad boy gamer. Oh man, well, I hope it all goes well, man. I hope the doctor's hands are steady and everything goes good for you, buddy. All right, we're gonna run over here and put this out. Hey, Phobic, how you doing? I'm doing good today. I'm doing good. Oh shoot. Oh, there's a couple wolves over here. Couple wolves over there. But no, day's going good. Day's going good. We got some long dark this morning or this afternoon. Then we got, in about 3 hours, we're going to do a little bit of 7 Days to Die Afterlife again. We finally got our map and our bicycle. So we can actually get around and we can do some stuff. And I want to get ourselves a little more situated. We need to work towards the workbench, so we're going to be doing a bunch of raids, trying to get a bunch of books, trying to get the workbench books squared away. But we're going to do a little exploring today, too, so 7 days is going to be fun. This is going to be fun. Let's see, how many bears did we have down already? Bears killed. It says we have 3. I don't know if that counts this one over here or not. I guess we'll see. And then we got that rope ready to go down if we want to. Oh, I think I heard fish. I heard fish. I heard a plip plop. Am I excited about part 6 of Tales? Yes, I am. I'm mainly excited for the big thing I'm excited for is the rework of all the animals. That's gonna be, for me, that's as exciting as the rework of the loot. That to me is one of the most exciting things. So after I get their 1 hour of prep, wow. Oh, those didn't go up. I thought those. That makes me sad. There's another wolf over here. I know he's going to challenge me at some point. Hey, General Mom. I did do a flip-flop south, though. What the hell? All right. No. There we go. Got him down. There we are. All right. Let's go ahead and throw these 2 steaks on here while we get ourselves a fish. That should help with vitamin C a little bit. Hopefully it's something good. Oh, yeah! A nice big bass. I don't know if I don't know if my I don't think my
No, hey, there we go, guys. Hey, how's it going? Welcome to Puppetry on the Fish, where I speak to you and say, hey, how's it going?
Wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Oh, shut up, Bill. Wonder if I can drop any of this gear. You know what? We're gonna take one of those steaks off, and we're just gonna go, hey, we need Mr. Fish more than we need Mr. Steak right now, although there's steaks right there, too. Do I have Cooking 5? Yes, I do have Cooking 5 already. Yeah, we had cooking 5 on day 40-ish or so, I think. Day 40-ish or so.
I don't rest soon.
So we're doing pretty good on that. Yeah, the bear's around here somewhere. I don't know if the bear's dead already, but he's got one of my arrows in him. So we were able to use a stim and get our health back to 45%, which is great. Let's see. Bears killed. Yeah, it says 3. So I don't know. Oh, yum, 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 yum. Let's eat you down right away. Oh, and that's healed our scurvy risk just like that. Yeah, we need a few more fishity boos. You have what? 3 minutes left? Okay, let's get you off of there. So yeah, this is all just free food for us. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm going to drop one of you. Heat you up, drink that down and get a little extra energy back. Billy the Bass.
Billy the Bass is back, yeah, baby. Let's go.
And we're gonna grab a little bit more meaties out here. I didn't want that. Oh, this is the way you can still micro harvest. If you go up to the 2.2 and you go back down to 0.2, you can harvest these. It'll take 1 minute a piece, but you can harvest multiples like that off of the wolf if you want. So micro harvesting still does kind of exist. You just can't do it by hitting escape like you used to be able to. They basically eliminated us being able to escape out to get the micro harvest. 22 and 23, all right. I mean, we already started harvesting this dude. We might as well get him. Looks like it's gonna start snowing though pretty soon. Luckily, there's a cave nearby we can go chill in if we want to. Unfortunately, we only got 1 fish so far from our fishy traps there. I'd like to get at least another fish, maybe 2 if we could. But that's going to take a little bit.
Okay. Hey, there we go. There we go. Oh my goodness gracious, there we are. Hey guys, how's it going?
And there we go. Hello, boys and girls. Ladies.
Ladies. All right. Perfect. Okay, we got you down. You are finished cooking up now. That's excellent. Excellent. Let's put you on there. Put you on there. What do we got? An hour on that. Let's go ahead and put another couple reclaimed woods on there. Let's read our book for an hour. Oh, and the weather just changed. Of course it did. Of course it just changed. You ain't leaving nothing behind, brother. Let me tell you, brother, nothing's getting left behind. Because when can you make holes to fish ice? That is part of the base game now, Embry. You go into this menu here, and you can get the ice hole right there. And so if you're out on deep enough ice, you can put it down anywhere on deep enough ice. Now there are rivers and such that you cannot do it on, but pretty much any lake you can make your own hole. Now the problem with that is that you have to have like a fire going by it to make it worthwhile, and you know, to like be able to stay out there and do it. The best way to use it is if you are in a fishing hut, you can put that down next to the fishing hut usually, and just utilize it that way, which works really, really super well. Because then you can be fishing and have passive fishing going on at the same time, and then when you get done with your active fishing, you can go ahead and put the fish trap down in your fishing hole inside the fishing hut, and it can passively fish while you sleep. You can sleep a couple hours and maybe get a fish. All right, it's getting really cold out here.
The power universe
really.
can stop me.
Crazy fan, thank you for the follow there. Appreciate that very much.
Can't feel my feet.
All right, we got inside where it's nice and warm now. Well, it's not nice and warm, but it's warmer. Hey, we got some rounds for our revolver. Nice. I can touch the corpse barely. Okay, perfect. Get our ptarmigan bedroll down, our improved bedroll, which gives us almost 8 degrees warmth. Let's go ahead and... Where'd my fish go? I need my fish. Give me my fish. Alright, let's go ahead and do that. It basically made fishing something that's actually pretty viable again, which is nice. And also now you need vitamin C, and fish for whatever reason have vitamin C in them, and you need vitamin C, otherwise your vitamin C becomes scurvy, and scurvy can kill you. I get no health back while asleep, so we'll sleep for like 3 hours. Because fish eat oranges. Well, there you go. You got it. You got it, Embry. Fish eat oranges. Seems like we need a custom sound request that sounds like tip up so we can fake you out. You're just mean, Zylock. You're just mean. You just want to fake me out. We'll eat a few more cattails. We're just gonna kind of pound these down just to get our vitamin C back. Don't fish have vitamin D? I think fish have. Well, I know they have the omega-3 fatty acids, and I think they might have vitamin D as well. Let's do a little. Let's be educational today. Vitamins that fish provide. Fish contain a variety of vitamins, including B12, D, A. Oh. So they include B12, strength and energy booster, vitamin D, fattier fish like mackerel and herring are a good source of vitamin D. Cod liver oil supplements also contain vitamin D. And then vitamin A is in fattier fish like mackerel and herring. Fish also contain other vitamins, including vitamin E and B2. They're also rich in minerals like calcium, phosphorus, iron, zinc, iodine, magnesium, potassium, and selenium. Huh. Interesting. So yes, they do have stuff in them. They do have. It doesn't say vitamin C anywhere though. I think that was made up by the Long Dark crew. I think vitamin C is a made up thing. And there's another storm going on outside. Really? Really? So yeah, no vitamin C. No vitamin C. It doesn't say vitamin C anywhere on the label. Alright, can we do anything in the dark? Let's see, we can't repair that. I can repair my knife up once in the dark. We'll do that there. Oh, and then another storm came up. Fan-frickin-tastic. Well, let's wait till it's morning. Pass a little time, there we go. Now we can read our book, because it's actually daytime out. We'll read for 2 hours. Read another 2 hours. There we go. Now let's go check our fish traps. Pick you up. Drink a little water. Only fish on Great Bear have vitamin C. It's a very rare thing. Only the fish on Great Bear have the vitamin C. I swear I heard another plippity plop. I need to find that bear today too. Those are weather crows. Looks like both my fish tip-ups are up. I have to go check over at the bear's cave, see if the bear happens to be over there. Actually, the bear might be over there. I don't remember crows being there. Unfortunately, see, this is the problem, is you have to light a fire to recover to get your fish tip-ups again. I probably could have just used, I could have used my mag lens. God dang it, I wasted a match. I wasted a match. The Aurora caused fish to have vitamin C. They have to pick up what's given due to the lack of lemons and oranges. Yeah. Yeah, we don't have certain things in the game, so they had to basically like change it a little bit for us to make it right, Tegeta? Alright, let's throw a piece of coal on there and a piece of reclaimed wood on there. I do want to go looking for the bear. We can probably throw some fish on the fire and throw these fish tip-ups back in there real quick. Really? Really, you're gonna do this to me right now? All right, you can partially do the ice breaking. Interesting. And it looks like, yep, we survived the wind. Awesome. We nursed our fire through it, so let's build it back up again. Get the rest of the fishing hole unplugged.
Hey guys, what's going on? Hey, look at us. We're just all fancy little golden eye. I got a golden eye. Yay!
It was just a golden eye. We'll eat you down and get some vitamin C back. There we go. That's a good little trip of vitamin C. All right. I don't believe the golden eye has any vitamin C, does it? No, it doesn't. I'm just gonna harvest him into fishing bait. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna harvest him into fishing bait. And then I'm going to bait this and have it start fishing. And then I'm going to bait you and have you start fishing. And then I'm going to drop the... Oh, the bait doesn't drop like a decoy, although it does smell. The bait does smell, so you got to be careful of that, but bait doesn't drop like a decoy does. Let's throw a reclaimed wood on there and just see if that will hold for us. Oh, actually, let's get our crappy bow out. Pond. James Pond. I like that. My name is Pond. James Pond. I do not have any water left either. Actually, you know what I do have, though, is I do have some big teas. I'll drink down some big teas, the little bitty bites, and that'll give me some vitamin C, as well as give me some water. Until we can make some more water. There we go. Got a few more mushrooms here. We're going to grab those, too. This is another reason to grab mushrooms even in the late game, because they have vitamin C. So the bear's cave is over here. Let's see if the bear died anywhere around here. We'll go check in his cave. We sort of need the bear just for long-term possible... Wait. Oh, the bear's cave's over here. Oh, that's the cliff. That's the cliff up into. Oh, I got totally turned around there. That's the cliff up to the hunting lodge. The bear's cave's over here. 1.2 kilos for as many calories as a bag of chips. Fish are not great on the kilos per weight. The amount of food that you get out of a fish, the kilos per calorie level is not great on fish. And here's a chest that we can't open. Usually this memento key is in the truck in the yard over in the maintenance yard, but not on Interloper. You can't open that one. It's like the memento box that's inside the Carter Hydro Dam. It has you have no way of opening it because you cannot get a key for it. So what you gonna do? Bad rabbit, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when he comes for you? Bad rabbit. Use a rock, it's a great key. I wish. I wish I could use a rock. See, I see crows over here. I think that might be where the bear is. Because there was no crows over there earlier. And that might be where the bear went and died. Let's see. Nope, that's just a dead deer corpse. Okay. You got a dead deer over here. We got our wolf over there. Where did the bear go? Fish tip-ups are still down, so we'll just leave those where they're at. The bear kind of ran off this way, so I'm thinking he's up in the hills here somewhere, up in the river there somewhere. I don't know. So I guess if they didn't have enough items in game with vitamin C, then maybe we don't need scurvy. Well, again, they added scurvy in as kind of a thing. They just wanted to, like, you know, be like, hey, look, we added a new feature, and I don't think scurvy was really necessary. You can actually turn scurvy off before you even start playing the game. You can just turn it off and not even have it turned on for your game if you want to. So you don't have to play with it if you don't want to. Oh, there's the bear. Yeah, there's bear crows way over there. That's probably where the bear's at. So yeah, if you want to just turn scurvy off, you can. I mean, generally, as long as you keep drinking teas and eating cattails and stuff, you're not going to generally run into scurvy early in the game. You know, we're just getting to it, and it's like day 75. Yeah, this is where the bear's at over here. That's a lot of crows. If this isn't the bear, I'll probably eat my hat. Yep, there he is. Hello, Mr. Bear. The bear's like, nope, no hat eating for you today, sir. Okay, so I could build a fire right here with a mag lens. You have an axe and a heavy hammer and a pistol, yet we cannot get into a box. Exactly, yeah. Yeah, and a pry bar. Don't forget the pry bar, Kenneth. The pry bar, which allows us to get into lockers, doesn't let us get into a little strong box. So yeah, we have all those items, yet we can't get into a little box. It's a little odd. I'm not gonna lie. All right, let's go ahead and throw a piece of coal on there. There's the bear butt. Got my arrow back. Let's harvest him. Or quarter him, I should say. We're gonna quarter him. There we go. Grab our hide. We've got all the guts over here. And how many bags of meat did we get? We got 1, 2, 3, 4.
Much stuff to carry.
We got 8 bags of meat. That's nice. I like it. I like 8 bags of meat. Makes me very happy. Can I bear the weight? I don't think I can. I can barely stand the excitement, let alone the weight. I should have put this down and had this going the whole time because I'm out of water. Get a liter going in there. 2 liters going in there. Hey, Chicken Butter, how you doing, buddy? Drink down a little water. Oh, I got that rabbit carcass on me, too. Forgot about Mr. Rabbit there. Sorry, Mr. Rabbit. I didn't mean to forget about you, buddy. Sorry about that, man. The rabbit's like, what about me, brother? The rabbit's like,
What about me? Hello, don't forget about me, you jerk.
how many bears? We've only killed 3 bears so far. We've only killed 3 bears so far. 2 minutes and 9 minutes. Let's grab the water there. Get that steak done. We're eating bear tonight, boys and girls. But we also got the free bear hide up in God, what is it? Up in Hush River Valley. So we were able to get a bear hide coat made pretty quick, which was kind of nice. All right, let's go ahead and cook those 2 up. How many bears are in the game? There's a bear pretty much in every zone in the game. I'm gonna add another couple reclaimed woods here just to keep it going. So there's a bear. There's 1 to 3 or 4 bears per zone. So there's quite a few bears in the game. Quite a few. And later in the game, they're great because they give you a lot of food.
I might have to drop some gear.
Six and 7 minutes till those are ready. Beautiful. Black or brown? I think they're just black bears. But they could be brown bears. They could be brown bears. I don't discriminate. No discrimination. I love all bears. I love all bears equally. I just like to say that. I'm for the bear equal rights. Has a restaurant in Croatia where bear meat is a specialty of the house. I have never eaten bear, but I know people that have. I've heard it's very gamey. I've heard it's a very interesting meat.
It's getting dark out here. Time to look for shelter.
It is getting dark out here. We're gonna get this stuff cooked up though. Polar bears, those are just straight up killers. Polar bears are straight up killers. You do not want to encounter a polar bear. Those guys will straight up murder you. Polar bears are an apex predator, period. Yeah, just pray and go to heaven. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, polar bears are an apex predator. Pretty much anything that moves, they look at as food. You know, the cute little Coca-Cola polar bears. No, there's no polar bears drinking Coca-Cola. There's no polar bears drinking Coca-Cola having fun. They will straight up murder you if they think that they can eat you. The only time you're safe from a polar bear is if they ain't hungry.
Back is getting kind of heavy.
There we go. There's 2 good pieces. There we go. You know, honestly, I wouldn't really want to eat a bear, just because, I mean, bears are omnivores. Bears will eat pretty much anything, and that opens them up to a lot of bad things they could have inside of them. You know, bad parasites. I mean, it's not gonna be the healthiest of stuff to eat, especially as humans. There's all sorts of things you could get, which are not going to be fun. Alright, 6 minutes. We'll grab those. 57 minutes left there. Let's put on the big piece. There we go. There we are. Let's drop off these here. We got a couple cooked ones. And then we got some raw stuff.
Feels like something is sapping my energy.
I don't remember where in the world, but in this specific location, it's illegal to lock your doors so that if a polar bear shows up, you can hop into any nearby car. Oh, it's probably like up in Alaska. I would imagine. It's probably like Alaska or maybe like way up in northern Canada or something. That would probably be it, MD Wolf. I know that there are cabins, I believe, up in like the really far north, up in Canada, where they just don't lock doors at all because they figure if somebody's up there in a really bad situation, you know, that they can just access the house and get in, and they basically just don't care. Because it's basically out in the middle of nowhere, so you know, they just don't care. It's like, hey, if somebody really needs to get in, we'd rather have them get in and use our place than die or break in, you know, or break into the place. In Alaska or Greenland, it sounds like something in Alaska. It sounds like something that Alaska people, you know, people up in Alaska would do. Alaska people. Sounds like something them Alaska people would do.
You know them Alaska people. Those are the Alaska people you gotta watch out for.
Read a story about a guy who killed a polar bear that ate its liver and he died of vitamin A overdose. It could happen. Too much of a good thing is not a good thing anymore. Alright, let's go ahead and get a cup of coffee in us.
What was what?
What you talk about, Willis?
Got 48 minutes left there. Let's go ahead and grab 2 more pieces. Carry all this back with me. Drop all that there. Let's grab this rabbit. We'll harvest him up real quick. 42 minutes for that. Let's see. We can get his hide in 42 with that, or we can go 28 minutes with our hands. We'll do that real quick. I mainly want his hide. The gut's nice to have too, but I mainly want his hide. We need his hide to survive. And then we can take this in 10 minutes with our niffity knife. And those are done. There we go. And then let's go ahead and just grab little tiny pieces here. Of course, now that I want the tiny pieces, there we go. Now that I want the tiny pieces, I can't find the tiny pieces anywhere. Because that's always how it goes. Whenever you don't want the tiny pieces, that's all you can pick up off the ground. When you don't want them, or when you do want them, you can't find them to save your life. There we go. We'll just use our hacksaw. It's always best to use the hacksaw if you can. Hacksaws you can repair with a toolkit and a piece of metal. And you're eventually going to run out of whetstone, so if you're using your knife on everything, it's going to wear down pretty damn quick, and you don't want that. Okay, that blew our fire down. And we're going to go ahead and grab up all this stuff.
I need to drop something.
I'm going to see if I can get a torch lit and carry that back over here. It's probably going to get blown out, but that's okay. On Survivor Man, he did an episode about Norway, and they have a law about using a person's cabin or house in emergency.
Where do you find a place to rest?
Churchill, Montaba, Canada is a location that it is illegal to lock the door. Googled us. Us Canadians are too soft. Natural selection is a bust. Hey, you know, I understand. I mean, you know, it's probably... What's the weirdest food I've ever eaten? I don't eat weird food. Nothing. I've never eaten weird food. Weirdest food I've ever eaten is probably sushi. I don't get it. Raw fish? Who wants to eat something raw? I like my stuff dead and cooked. So yeah, probably sushi's the weirdest food I've ever eaten. I know, I'm totally boring. I'll just make something up. Monkey brains is the weirdest thing I've ever eaten. Nah, not really. I've never eaten monkey brains. Just the thought of it makes me gag a little bit. Makes me want to throw up. But no, yeah, I don't really eat weird stuff. I have a very, I'm a big baby when it comes to trying out things. I like to try new stuff. I mean, I've tried a lot of different foods from a lot of different places, but I don't think of any of it as weird. You know, I really do like we have a great Lebanese place over in Gresham. Amazing food there. Oh my God, they bring you out this pita bread that's like this big around. Then you can order lamb kebabs. You can, oh, it's such good stuff. Oh my God, it's so amazing. I mean, you have to drop like a hundo every time you go in there. They got tzatziki. They got tzatziki that you can just put on everything. They got their own homemade hummus. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. Shrimp tempura sushi, it's cooked. I'm good. I'm not a big experimental eater when it comes down to it. I just don't like experimenting with food. Give me good old, home cooking, and I'm good to go, Nacho. I'm good to go. Give me some good old home cooking. Give me some good old mac and cheese. All right, let's drop you, and we'll drop you because you're looking like you're dropping it like it's hot. There we go. Put you down. Get our bedroll down. Okay, it was a good day, boys and girls. Let's see what our health is back to. Did we get up to 50% at least? Did we get at least a 50%? 51, baby. We got back up to 51. We were all the way down to 18% over the last 2, 4, 6 days. We fought our way back. We did take a stim on day 75 that helped us a lot because we got us back up to 46. But then the last 2 days we've been able to, yeah, see, we get about 5% per day. It takes a day just to get about 5% back. Sushi is just salmon and caviar. That's the only thing I felt like when I ate it. 90% and 10% caviar. Yeah, I just am not a big fan of sushi. I grew up in the 80s. We didn't eat sushi in the 80s. And sushi wasn't a thing. Meat and potatoes with green vegetables, good enough for me. Yeah, good enough for me as well. You give me a meat and potatoes with a vegetable, and I am good to go. Give me some chicken. Give me some baked beans. Give me some baked beans. Give me some regular beans. Give me some beans. Oh, yum, 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 yum. Give me some peas, some carrots, some corn. I'll eat all that stuff. All right, let's go ahead. Fuel-wise, yeah, we're getting a little low on fuel. We are almost done with this book, so I'm just gonna finish this book up real quick. It's gonna be cold out there right now. All right, we finished that book. Did it give us a skill up? Revolver Firearm 4. Let's see what that does for us. I'm not even sure because I don't usually play with a revolver. Revolver Firearm 4. Aim assist minor. Struggle effectiveness increased by 20%. I'd never struggle with a gun. Recoil compensation increased by 50. 4 condition per repair action. Okay, I like that. I dig that. That's cool. Alright, looks pretty calm out here, so I think we can go over here and see if our fish tip-ups have garnered us any more fish. Yep, looks like they're both up. Now, the problem with fish tip-ups also is the longer you leave them out on the ice when they've already sprung, there's a greater chance that they'll break the line and lose the fish, and they also decay quicker when you do that as well. So there's negatives to leaving your fish tip-ups out here for very long because they usually will be decayed to a pretty bad point by the time you get back out here, which kind of sucks. That's why the ideal use of fish tip-ups come when you have a fishing hut that you can just put a couple fish tip-ups outside the fishing hut and you can just manually fish while keeping an eye on those, and you just immediately harvest them when they spring. Because these ones, I guarantee, are probably going to be in pretty low shape. Throw the 1 coal on there. Plus, we have to break open the ice, which just takes forever. Hey, we got a
whitefish, whitefish, whitefish. I'm not a blue fish, green fish, red fish. Nope, I'm a whitefish. And look at my beautiful vitamin C. See? I have C.
Okay, we know you're fancy. Let's see, what's our fish tip-ups condition right now? 54, yeah. Yeah, unfortunately our fish tip-up's going down. I'm gonna throw that bait on there, because why not? There we go. Let's go ahead and throw Mr. Whitefish on here while we break down the other one. 34 minutes. I'm just curious. I don't know what the time frame is on breaking the ice open from 100%. I mean, the fish is going to take 34 minutes to cook. And he's cooked. So it took over 30-some minutes to get that fish. To get that cooked. That's crazy. Or to get this broken open. That's crazy.
And another whitefish.
I won't bore you with the song. There we go. Okay. That at least gives us a good amount of vitamin C that we're chowing down on. Yeah, 3 tip-ups outside of one side of the hub seems to work best. Yeah, I'm just saying that as long as you have 2 out there, because then when you sleep, you can put a 3rd one up inside the fish hut, and then you can sleep for like 2 hours, get up and see if any of them have tripped, go back to sleep, so you can actually fish while sleeping. That is like the best way to do it if you can. Really? You guys aren't gonna spring it all, huh? I was hoping one of those would spring and we get another fish, but it doesn't look like it. Looks like it's gonna be a ginormous butt. Alright, let's just do a little more water here, because we do need water, so we'll just do a liter of water in each. And while we're doing that water, we will prepare up our mushrooms. We'll get 3 of those prepared up. Oh, that's not good. Really? Really? You're gonna blow the wind on me now. We'll nurse the fire. Nursing the fire, baby. Oh yeah, that's what we do. Nurse the fire. Get another mushroom prepared up. Oh shoot, I'm thirsty. I'm thirsty and I didn't even notice. Drink you down just to get that in our system. And then we'll drink some water. I lost some health there. That's the thing that sucks the most. That's the thing that sucks the most is we lost a little health there. Yeah, we went down to 51. We were up, but then we went down. All right, let's go ahead and throw another stick on there. And then let's throw another stick on there. Get those fishing again. Let's get our fish in here. I'm going to cook you up. And I'm going to cook you up. Get another stick on there. There we go. How long will it take to harvest him? 30 minutes. Wow, that's 30 minutes I don't have. I'm just going to drop him. He's good for bait, and that's about it. He's good for baitum. Heyo. Alright, let's throw mushroom on there. You still got 6 minutes to go. Get a rose hip prepared up. Woo! We're playing with fire, boys and girls. We got another whitefish, and we got a tea, and we got embers there. Can I get another stick on it? Yes, I can. Get another mushroom. Get another rose hip. Do up an old man beard wound. The fire might go out on this, but that's okay. Oh, is the wind calming down now? I think the wind calmed down. Look at that, the wind calmed down. Oh shoot! I was eating the golden eye. I didn't mean to eat the golden eye. I meant to harvest the golden eye. I ate a raw golden eye. That was gross. What was I doing? I ate a raw golden eye and nothing happened to me. Now I've had sashimi. I had sushi. I had sushi out in the wild, boys and girls. I bit his head off. It's okay. Yeah, it is pretty hardcore, man. It is pretty hardcore. All right, we're just gonna leave. We're gonna leave you to do your stuff out here. I did bite his head off. I just. Hey, General Mom, how you doing? Oh yeah. Oh, you did. Yeah. Sorry about that, chicken butter. Here, let me see here if I can get that. There we go. I will put that into chat for you. Yeah, I had to limit links in chat to subs only because I kept getting some really bad actors who were putting bad things in chat that were not good. That they were putting some really bad stuff in chat, so I had to limit that. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Can we do it again? I don't want to get too cold. We may have to stop. Okay, we got a little bit of affliction, but you know what? It's going to be worth it. Get inside. We didn't lose much health. We lost a little bit of health. Probably lost like 1% or so. Yeah, we're at 54 about. Okay, that's not bad though. That's not bad. I'm not upset about it. Let's eat you. That'll get us back some more vitamin C. Drink you. Woo! Yeah, I had to do that a while ago because I had some bad actors who were putting bad stuff up in chat, and it was getting out of hand, and so I was like, yeah, unfortunately, I just have to limit chat to limit links to subs only. So doesn't mean you're being excluded. It just means I had to protect the channel because there was some bad stuff going on. Which unfortunately, as a YouTube and as a content creator in general, you have to always watch yourself because you want to believe the best of people, but then some people come along and just reaffirm some of the worst suspicions you have about humankind. It's the one or two bad apples that ruin it for everybody else, you know? Which is kind of sad. Alright, I do not need you. So actually, I'm going to put you... Hey, buddy, you can hold on to these tinder plugs for me, okay? There you go. You hold on to those for me. You let me know how they work out for you. Okay, we are super duper tired. So let's go ahead and get a little bit of rest for the night. Oh, it was a very successful day. We got some fish, so our vitamin C should be good. There's no meter that tells you if your vitamin C is good or not. You only know if you get the vitamin C warning. If it says you have the scurvy risk. That's the only time you know that your vitamin C is getting low. Other than that, it just kind of keeping it secret, keeping it safe. Working customer service, a lot of bad apples. Well, and especially MD, when you're in customer service specifically, generally people don't come to customer service with non-problems. You're generally dealing with a section of the population that specifically has a gripe, has an axe to grind, has an issue with something. So you are generally dealing with people that are friendly and accommodating and kind for the most part. You're generally dealing with people who already are out to, you know, not really cause a problem, but they have a problem and they need somebody to solve it, and you know, it's all your fault if you can't solve it for them. Yeah, some of our clothing has taken a little bit of damage, but that's all right. We're still rocking 23 degrees warmth right now. Yeah, our rabbit skin stuff's gone down a little bit. That's all right. We'll get that all back. We got guts and hides and stuff curing here now. Gosh darn that storm outside. I can't really do anything. We can clean up our gun a little bit, I guess, because it was at 94. Now it's at 100%. I thought I only got 4 condition recovery. I got all that. Okay, cool. I'll take it. Let's go ahead and repair our hat up if we can. $23, that's warmer than the room I'm in right now. I like to drink tea in the morning, where my character keeps a little more realistic. We could down a little tea. Actually, I'm not really hungry, so we can't really down tea. Is there anything else I can maintenance right now? I can sharpen up my my axe. We'll do that. Just finding things I can do. Do I have anything else I can craft? I can do a torch. Interesting. I have lamp oil on me. That's interesting. Nope, I've done all my mushrooms and rose hips up. We do have a rose hip and a mushroom. No, I think we're good. Hell, it's not going to help us a lot, but we can pass a little time. And the storm keeps going. Hey, you know what? We can drink a tea now. Let's drink a little tea. There we go. We'll drink down another Reshi tea. There we go. Get a little vitamin C from that. There we go. Alrighty. I got some meats in here, so that's good. We got meat in the locker. Sounds like our fish tip-ups got hit again. I know this is kind of repetitive going back out here, but we need the fish. We need to make sure our vitamin C gets topped off, and we have some vitamin C stuff in the reserve. So I want to sort of you know, do this while we can, weather permitting, of course. We're gonna have to get a torch because it's not gonna be Maglin's weather. I know that just instinctively. No Maglin's weather in this bunch. We do have 6 pieces of cedar now, which is awesome. We took a little bit of hit for that, but we got 6 pieces of cedar, so that really helps out a lot.
Come on.
Hopefully we can pull another bass or something out of here. Generally, these kind of lakes only give you bass and whitefish. Is there a feather over here? There is a feather over here. You have more feathers? You have more feathers! Look at you, Mr. Feather. Wow, it's still barely warm. With 2 pieces of cedar and a piece of reclaimed on there, but at least it's warm. Alrighty. What's our fishing tackle at right now? 28%. Yeah, it's got like 1 more use and then it's gonna be dead. Alright, we just got a whitefish. That's fine. Actually, you know what? Let's bait it up while we can. We gotta also carry all that bear meat over to the cave so we can get that done up. Another whitefish, all right. We got two whitefish there. That's just going to help our vitamin C out a ton. Alright, so we got a lot of time on that fire there. Let's go ahead and just put a little bit of water down here. Let's do a liter. And we'll just leave that fire going for right now, because why not? Actually, let's go ahead and heat up one of our teas. Drink you down to a little bitty bite. And that way we can go over here and get that meat all... We can get that meat all... We can ferry that all into our cave. Actually, though, we have 1 arrow down temps, and we have a heat bonus right now. Let's go ahead and take another cedar. Let's take another cedar. Hey, Meglins, how you doing? Hello. How's it going? We got the 1 arrow up temp bonus, right? Or the 1 arrow down. All right, we got 6 more cedar there. That is awesome. That is awesome sauce. It's steak sauce, baby.
It's cold.
There we go. Alexander, how you doing, buddy? I'm getting married to a military. Around 9 months is enough. Walking 30 kilometers full equipment every day on a hot summer freezing. Gotta run to the store. All right, thank you, General Mom, for liking the video. Have a good rest of your day, my dear. Hey, I fully support anybody who wants to have do military service. I think it's a very important function in a society. Now, mandatory, I don't know so much about mandatory, but I know that there are societies that do that, and the Swiss do that. Let's drop all this fuel here for the moment. Got one piece of coal left. I got one little piece of coal left. All right, we can carry a bunch of meat on us, but let's drop a few things otherwise here. We're gonna drop you here. We're also going to drop the pot and the pan and that, and we'll drop the hacksaw here. We're just kind of getting ourselves down in weight so we can carry a bunch of meat back here with us. You get to keep a gun if they give you mandatory army training. In Switzerland, I believe they actually have their gun till even after their... I think in Switzerland, after their military training or their military service is over, they actually have their gun in their house till they're, I think, in their 40s or something. I think it's in their 40s until their 40s or 50s. Basically, they have it. They have one. They basically are. They are basically... After their active duty, they're kind of on a reserve status, I think. I think they're on a reserve status there. And they all have their stuff, their uniforms and their everything in their actual residence. But that may have changed. I think that's how it was back in the 80s and 90s, though. You'd have to look it up. And in the end, no strings, we're all foreign people. I'm a foreigner here, too. I thought the tip-ups might have tipped up, but it doesn't look like they did. Damn it, I was hoping the tip-ups had tipped up. But they had not tipped up. Let's go get warmed up real quick, though, since we're over this direction anyway. Let's get warmed up real quick. Fantastic. Let's throw cedar on there. Ah, there we go. Alright, let's get you warmed up, and then we will drink you down and get a little more warm up. There we go. Beautiful. Okay, let's go ahead and grab our... God, it's still 1 arrow down temps. I'm so tempted to go get another cedar. I'm so tempted to just go chop down another cedar. I'm so horrible. It's like, let's go get the bear meat. Oh God, it's still 1 arrow down temps. Let's go get a cedar. Oh god, and now it's getting really cold. And now it's getting really cold. Oh jeez. Oh goodness. Oh goodness. Oh goodness. Oh goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, okay. We learned our lesson there. We learned our lesson. We extended a little too much. We extended ourselves a little too much there. We kind of risked it for the biscuit and it worked, but hey, you know, it's all okay. Everything's going to be just fine. I hope. All right, let's just rest for an hour. Or not even an hour. There we go. I'm gonna pick you up, but I'm gonna drop you back here. So I'm gonna go get some of that meat now. Let's go get some meats, boys and girls. Oh, unless it's only 1 arrow down temp, so we might grab another log. Oh Jesus, no. Oh God, no. Oh no. That would have been too much health. It changed real quick there. It changed real quick. I tried. We risked it again, and that time it did not work out. That did not work out. Okay. Yeah, that was going the wrong way, very quickly. Oh, and now it's a blizzard out there. Nope, we're good. We're good. We're just gonna sit here. We're just gonna sit here and do our thing. I'm gonna eat that whitefish. And a little cooked wolf meat. Yep, we're fine. We're just gonna sit back here and kind of chill out for a little bit. Nope, not gonna do that. Our health is finally starting to go up again. Oh, our health is finally starting to go up again. We're up to 56%. 56, baby. We're up over the half mark now. We did lose a little bit the other day. Yeah, we were at 54 and then we went down to 53. But that's alright. That's okay. Let's sharpen you up just a little bit. Spin on the dime. Yeah, spin on the dime. If we could only chop a portion out of the cedar. Yes, that would be super nice. Super nice. Alright, we got 30. Wow, we actually have 34 shells for our pistol again. That's awesome. That's awesome sauce. We have a lot of matches. That's why I'm not too worried about using them. Let's just sleep for like 4 hours. No point sleeping for a long period of time. Because guess what? We get no health back when we sleep. We only get health back while we're awake and all of our stats are in the white. So. Okay, it's still warm enough in here. Still feels like 6 degrees. We got that, so it's like 14 degrees. We'll sleep for another 3 hours. The storm keeps blowing. Storm keeps going. Keeps rolling, baby. Is it an aurora out there right now? No, it looks like it might be. You know what we could do? We could go out and check our fish traps real quick. I know we're kind of in a repetitive cycle right now. I know, and I'm sorry for that, but our health is low enough that we sort of need to be in this repetitive cycle for just a little while longer, because our health is finally recovering, and we're gonna lose a lot of health when we go to Forsaken Airfield. That's why today we're on recovery mode. We're recovering from the bad things that have happened to us. It looks like our traps have been sprung. This is probably going to be one of the last times we can even get the traps back, because they were like 25% or so they could be broken at this point. I mean, they don't take a lot to make, but they do take, you know, fishing line and all that stuff to make. So they do take a little bit to make. So yeah, but if we could only chop a portion out of the cedar, like you get one piece of wood at the 20-minute mark, one piece of wood at the 40-minute, you get the third piece at the final hour mark. That'd be awesome.
That's done.
Three, two, one, two. 2. Okay, that'll get us warm. Oh, did I leave? I left my heart in San Francisco, and my pots there too. We left all of our stuff back here. Yeah, we gotta play it a little bit smart. You know, we were down to 18% health, you know, we still pushed forward to here. We gotta play it smart and you know, not be too stupid about it. Back in the 70s, still had to register for the draft. 3 months later, 2 Marines showed up at my house and I freaked out. Turns out they knew the draft was ending. They were looking for volunteers. I mean, I had to sign up for the draft in the 80s, but it's not like I had to do anything. I mean, it was just, you know, I still had to sign up, but there was no obligation to go or anything. There was no war on or anything like that. Our little fire is a beacon of light on a dark, cold night. Turn off night vision. I had night vision on there for you so you could sort of see what was going on. Yeah, you know, MD Wolf, with this game especially, you know, sometimes the slower path is a good path to take. You gotta know when to hold and know when to fold, you know? And sometimes you just have to, like, you know, walk away, and sometimes you have to run. You never count your rabbit hides when you're sitting at that table, you know? This'll probably break it. Oh, it didn't break it. What percentage is it at? Oh, it's 11. Yeah, it's got one more use. It's got one more use to go. A little more whitefish for us. We want 1 liter in each of these. That's just about enough time. Yeah, it's all about the strategy. Selective service makes you nervous. Well, you know, we all have to still sign up for it. I mean, I'm old enough now that I wouldn't be, you know, that they would have to go pretty. Oh, that one broke. Damn it. Yeah, I'm old enough now that they'd have to go pretty damn deep before I'd be called up. We had that fish there. That tip up broke on us, which sucks, but that's okay. Actually, you know what I could do? Because the weather's pretty decent here right now. It is kind of foggy. But we could run over here and grab some meats. Actually, you know what I should do is I should warm up here first. Well, you know, there was during World War II, there was a movement of active dissension, you know. Being an active, dissenter to the war as well. Wow, it got even colder. It got even colder out here now. Good Lord. This weather just never ends. It used to be full of piss and vinegar, now it's only piss. Yeah, I want to get the handheld in there, Tegeta, because I want to do the. I sort of want this character, if he lives long enough, and the new update does not break the save files. I would like this character ready to interact with the trader if we get to that point. Good Lord. It got really cold out there really fast. Oh, it's even cold in here. Wow, it got so cold. It got so cold out there. That's an early morning blizzard, baby. Holy crud. We had to be in our bedroll, and it's still cold. It's still cold right now.
Can't feel my hands.
It's still cold right now. Fog is not stable weather in this game. No, it's not. No, it is not. Either way, Day One Gamer, there is no stable weather in this game. Stable weather is an oxymoron in this game. They called me up at this point, we'd likely be fighting with clubs and rocks. Hey, Kenneth, at least we're old enough to know how to fight with clubs and rocks. We do pretty good. Yeah, so yeah, I want to do buried echoes and stuff. I want to do those. I want to get the transmission towers repaired. I think. See, here's what I'm thinking. Here's my theory with the new trader. My theory is that, you know, there's transmission towers in, say, Desolation Point and Black Rock, but there's nothing that needs. There's nothing there for the quest line. I'm thinking you have to have all the transmission towers in good shape, and then the trader can contact you, and he can go ahead and get you squared away at that point. So we may have to like fix all the transmission towers to be able to access the traders. What kind of my theory? Now, is that right? It probably isn't, because my theories are never right. But that's sort of my headcanon, is that's why those towers are there. Because why else are they there? There's 2 towers which we don't even use in the game. So why are those towers even in existence at this point? So that's sort of my theory, is that those are going to be used for communication with the trader. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. I mean, I don't know any better than anybody else, so. But yes, I want to go to Forsaken Airfield to get that transmitter, to get the Buried Echoes quest line started. There's a tower in Desolation Point, and there's also a tower in Black Rock, and neither of those has any purpose in the game right now. You don't use them for anything. They don't have anything to do with the quest line at all. So they're just kind of like there. You can fix them. You can fix them in the game right now, but there's no purpose to them. They don't do anything, as far as I know. So it'd be interesting to see if those are actually tied in with having the trader work for you, because I'm pretty sure the trader is going to be something that we don't ever see. It sounds like that more and more anyway, with what they've talked about. It doesn't seem like the trader is going to be somebody we interact with. He's going to be somebody that we actually like physically interact with. We're going to basically hear from him. He's going to be like, hey, I need such and so dropped off over here. If you do it, I'll get you something good, and make sure it's dropped off for you in the proper place or whatever. Never fixed a tower in Black Rock. I've done it a couple of times just for the giggles. And it does actually show up on your map. Hey, Godby, how you doing? It does actually show up on the map, Tegeta. You know, when you fix the other towers and you go to the world map, it shows you that you fixed a certain area or whatever. So it does show up on the map. Okay, so those are all done. Okay, perfect. Because when you go into this map here and you look at the world map, it'll actually show you that you've fixed a tower in a certain area. So that's kind of, or not that map there. I think it's in this map here. It's in the quest line map. When you get to the quest line, and you can see where you fix the towers. Here you go. Yeah, there's 6 towers, and only 4 of them are involved in the quest line. So only 4 of the 6 are actually the transmitters are actually involved in the quest line, and it shows you where you fixed them here. Fixing the tower in Blackrock open up caches in Timberwolf. Okay, okay. Yeah, and that's the thing. It does open up something, I guess, but yeah, it doesn't have anything though to do with the. They don't have anything to do with the Buried Echoes quest line at all. So I'm hoping that they'll have something to do with the trader, because that would be kind of cool if they actually made it so that it would be worthwhile to, you know, it would encourage people to fix them, because then you'd have access to more stuff. Which I don't know. Maybe they'll do that. Maybe they won't. Who knows? It looks like our other tip-up is probably done over there, but... And it doesn't look like the moose is spawning over here, so I'm not going to worry about him, too. Not story-related, just extra prizes. Yeah. Well, and I think Zylock, it may, like I said, it may have something to do with the trader as well. They may have put those out there so that you can have access to the trader in other zones. Because I'm sure you're going to have to be in a certain zone to have access to the trader, you know, during an Aurora. And maybe they'll make it a requirement that the trader network does not become active for you until you've repaired all of the transmitters. So you have to repair all the transmitters before you can actually access the trader and his stuff. So you may have to do all 6. Because maybe it's like he uses the entire network as a broadcast for whatever he needs to get a hold of you. I don't know. I'm just speculating, you know. But it'd be kind of cool if they did that. Now, saying that, you know, that's saying that they're going to be kind of cool about it. Please show all the gear. I'll show you all the gear. Yeah, hold on just a second. We'll show it all here. We'll take it. We'll show you all the beautiful stuff we have, because we got lots of beautiful stuff. We got lots of beautiful gear. And so far, the wolves haven't damaged it completely. The wolves we ran into was a health wolf. It just wrecked our face. Alright, let's go ahead and drop this food here. Drop you over here. And drop my little rabbity bits here. There we go. Alright. Pick up all my nice stuff here. We just did that to get that out of there. Alright, so, clothing-wise, we're wearing the rabbit skin hat over a wool toque. We got rabbit skin gloves on as well. We've got a bearskin coat over a decent Mackinaw jacket. We haven't found anything better, so we're just wearing sweatshirts for right now. We did get the moose hide satchel, which is great. And we do have the improved insulation because it's amazing. We've got deerskin pants over the decent combat pants. We did get double thermals. We've only found 1 pair of wool socks, so we're wearing some sporty socks as well. And we're wearing the work boots just because we haven't got the deerskin boots made yet. Our goal is to get 2 thin wool sweaters, another bearskin coat, deerskin boots, and another pair of wool socks. Don't know how we're going to do on the wool socks because it's getting later in the game. We're at day 70 or so. We're at day 79, so it's getting a little later. We have gotten back up to 58% health from our low of, 18% on day 71. So we have slowly worked our way up. We did take a stim on day 70... day 75 we took a stim just to get ourselves back up there and get ourselves boosted. Now we do have our bow. We actually have 2 bows. We got a crappy bow and a decent bow. We do have our revolver, and we do have another 34 shells, 34 bullets for the revolver. We did do our forge run to have our knife and our hatchet. We have made our improvised down bedroll out of a regular bedroll, so we've got that going on as well. Yeah, other than that, we're doing pretty good. Other than just our health kind of sucks, and that's gonna it's gonna be rough going to the going over to Forsaken Airfield because there's a lot of cold between here and there. So we're kind of getting ourselves kind of situated right now. Today is all about getting ourselves back to semi-normal conditions. We aren't gonna get. I have no illusion that we aren't gonna get to. We are gonna get to 100% before we leave this zone. But I want to visit the. I want to go up and visit the hunting lodge up there. I want to go down to the bottom of the ravine over there and visit that. Actually, I think probably the ravine will do tomorrow. Yeah, the ravine will probably do maybe tomorrow. No, actually, let's go up to the hunting lodge tomorrow. When towers are mentioned, that reminded me of another similar game, Firewatch. Firewatch kind of came and went, Alexander. I mean, Firewatch was an interesting game, but it was a very story-based game that pretty much you could play through and then you were kind of done with. There's not a lot of open world in Firewatch. Firewatch was interesting though. I liked Firewatch. It was pretty fun. They did a good job with Firewatch, I think. It's a fun story-based game to play through. Kona is another one that's pretty fun to play through as well. I've not played the second Kona. I think that one came out a little while ago. I think Kona 2 came out. Yeah, Kona 2, yeah, I actually own Kona 2, but I've never played it. It's on sale right now for 70% off. But yeah, Kona was pretty fun. I should probably go back and play the Kona series again. They got a lot of sales going on right now. Kona 2 is on sale. Let's see, Subnautica 2 is, they actually have that. Oh, I need to add that to my wish list. Because I'm gonna keep an eye on Subnautica 2. I love how they just took Subnautica Below Zero and went, yeah, that wasn't really Subnautica 2. We're gonna actually make a real Subnautica 2. Subnautica is definitely one, if you've never played it before, that is one that's high on my list. Subnautica is definitely high on the list of games you have to play. If you like survival style games. I'll be playing Subnautica again in January. I do a yearly return to Subnautica. Every year I play Subnautica. Let's travel up to the, if the weather holds, let's travel up to the Hunter's Lodge right now. The hunting lodge. Okay, the weather looks like it's holding. We're at good weight right now. Yeah, let's travel up to the hunting lodge. Let's grab, couple pieces of bear meat. We'll barely take any. Yes, the bear jokes will The bear jokes will continue. It's unbearable, I know it is. Subnautica is very good, especially that big sub, yeah. Me, I'm a prawn suit fan myself, Maglens. There's a wolf over there. Oh, these wolves terrify me. Yeah, we're gonna go full protection mode. No use being stupid at this point. We could end up dead very easily. One wolf hit could kill us. If you hunt them with a torch in hand, you usually will not be hurt. Because they'll pull up, they'll stop before they get to you. Hey, dudes, how's it going? They'll stop before they get to you and be like, ah, he's got a torch in his hand. And then you can drop it at your feet, and then you can just shoot him in the face. It's going pretty good. We've got our health back up. Our health is on the rise. We did take a stim. We'll probably take another stim here at the... If we find the stim here, we'll probably use that as well. I'm thinking the moose is probably around... Yeah, there's moose marks right there. That means the moose is up here somewhere. We may just try to hunt the moose if he's around. I don't know if he's going to be around. But he definitely spawns up here, so... If he is around, we might take a poke at him. No, wolf got me down. I got hit by a wolf and went from, I think, 65 to 19%. And then another wolf hit me and took me down a little bit more. It was actually an Aurora wolf. It was weird. An Aurora wolf actually hurt us less than a regular wolf did, which was kind of strange. I'm going to come out and loot all this stuff in a minute. I'm going to get inside. Get a fire going on the stove. But yeah, it was actually a, oh, I don't need the Kitchen Wilderness book, so we can just burn that. Start a fire with that. That'll give us a 100% chance. There we go. Boom. Yes, I've already got Cooking 5. But yeah, a wolf hit us, took us from around. I think we'll look at a second. We'll look at a second. Day one. The moose didn't get me though. No, the moose we took down. Ooh, there's some flour over there. That's nice. I don't have any cooking oil though. I need to find some cooking oil. All right. Let's pump you up. Let's pump you up just a little bit. There we go. Get that skillet. Put it up there. We'll grab you and the cooking oil. Thank you. And then let's go ahead and break these planks down real quick. This is the best way to get wood. These planks like that give you so much wood. It's like 6 per. It only takes like 30 minutes to get it, isn't it? Yeah, it's like 39 minutes to get it. Is that a scarf? That's a scarf. All right. So, if we look back on our journal here, we were doing good. We got up to 61, 62%, and then we went from 64 to 19 off one wolf attack. Didn't harm our clothing at all. Knocks us down from 64 to 19. Then we got a little bit of health back, and then an Aurora wolf hit us and took us down to 18%. And then we've just been fighting our way back ever since. We've just been fighting our way back ever since. We came over here to Broken Railroad. Yeah, we traveled all the way to Broken Railroad on 20-some% health. And then we've slowly got it back up to 58. We've slowly got up to 58%, so I'm pretty happy about that. I'm going to look around for the stim real quick. I know, buddy. I know. Oh, there's some matches there. There we go. Grab those. Let's grab a couple of torches out of here. Oh, my nose is itching like crazy. It'd be nice if they had a graph of health over time. That would be really cool. Somebody will probably like do a mod for something like that at some point, I would bet. I would not put that past somebody doing a mod that sort of shows that. Oh, some more maple syrup. Nice. We can make a whole bunch of pancakes now. You know what? Let's make some pancakes. Hold up. Wait a minute. Let's just make some pancakes, baby. Oh, yeah. Let's make some pancakes. I'm not gonna waste my time on no bannock. Oh, look at those delicious pancakes. That's a nice short stack right there, my friends. Another nice short stack for the morning. Grab another torch out. It's pancake time. What it's time for is me to find this other stem, then we can use it and get our health back up even more.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Oh, you can carry as much as I want you to. Oh, you're getting some wilted carrots there. A tater there. A tater there. Nice. We got some taters. Potatoes. Probably a rope over here somewhere. Maybe a rope upstairs. Gotta check down here first. Up, little box of bullets. Checking the drawer here. Little lantern oil. Great, now I gotta go to Denny's. You don't have to go to Denny's. You want to go to Denny's. Miss Candela, hello, hello. Woof! How you doing, Miss Candela? I hope you're having a good one. Oh, let's see. What do we got up here? Nothing there. All right. I would imagine the stim is probably upstairs. And I'm thinking we might get the bedroll upstairs, too. We might get the bedroll upstairs, if we're lucky.
Wonder if the owner's around.
Some leather shoes. I don't think the owners care. I'm doing pretty decent. Not doing too bad. Yep, there's the bedroll. I'm not doing too bad. Foot's a little painful. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. I didn't mean to do that. Foot's hurting a little bit still, but not, you know, it's not too bad. It's not as bad as it was, I guess. The Cougar will be back in December. Cougar will be back in December when they get the when they do the final. They had their little update and they told us all about stuff and things. There it is. There it is. That's what I wanted. Oh, there we go. Get the power running through us. Woo! Look at us go. Look at us go. Okay, let's get it ready for bed here. Gotta eat a little food. I'm gonna have a little short stack before we go to bed. Am I getting exercise? Oh god, yeah. With my move, I got tons of exercise. Got tons of exercise with my move. No, it's just I took a bad fall when I did my move. I fell down and smashed myself up a little bit. So it wasn't real good. And my foot's kind of swollen up a little bit because it hurt. Because I got weight. Exercise for my foot? No, it's mainly just keeping it elevated so it doesn't swell up too much. It just got bruised really bad. I just got some bruises on it. Already been seeing the doctor, so don't worry about it. We're all good. Everything's good. It just, you know, there's nothing they can do for it. It's just bruised. I bruised it up real bad, so there's nothing they can do for it except I just gotta, you know, not put too much weight on it and just kind of like keep it elevated at night when I sleep. Yeah, you know, it just kind of sucks. There's, you know, it's one of those, it's like, I'm old and, you know, when we're old, it always takes so much longer for everything to recover. Used to be back in the day, I'd be like, I'll be back ready to go in a minute. When are you done with moving? I've actually already moved where I'm all done. I mean, now I have all the packing to do. Kona 2 definitely looks interesting. Yeah, Kona was a great game, Alexander. It really was a lot of fun. It was a great story-based kind of survival game. But yeah, now I have all the unpacking to do. That's going to be the fun part, is all the unpacking. Yeah, and that's a very slow process. Yeah, even if you broke toes, yeah, they don't do anything. Yeah, well, a foot, you know, unless you like break your ankle or something, you know, there's not much they can really do. They can do a few limited things, but yeah, unless you like break something further up, your foot is kind of one of those things that they can't really do a lot of fixing on. Oh yeah, well, my brother and his new wife were kind enough to let me move in here. They gave me this room here that I can broadcast from, and then I got my bedroom right across the hall, and you know, they were kind enough to let me move in with them, and I'll be staying with them for the foreseeable future until they probably get sick and tired of me and kick my ass out, you know. But hey, that's how life goes. Okay, let's go ahead and get our bad bow out. Actually, let's break these down real quick. There's one more wolf out here I want to hunt, and then I want to hunt the moose if we can get them. Because that would give us something fun to do. I'm going to break those down, and... Oh, I have this extra bedroll now. You never, ever want to throw away a bedroll, because a bedroll, even a bedroll at 0% condition, even a bedroll at 0%, you can still fix it. You can, or not fix it, but you can still turn it into a... Oops, I didn't do that right. You can still turn it into a improvised bedroll. So you always want to keep your bedrolls. I'll pick that up before we go. I just pick it up now. I'm not that heavy. See what we got out here. See what we got out here. I'm gonna drop the stinky stuff off me. Grab a few sticks out here while we're out here, because why not? They're sticks. And you know me and sticks. I love my sticks. Oh yeah. Oh no, I'm paying rent here. I'm paying rent here, Miss Candela. No, that goes without saying. But it's considerably less than what I was paying, you know, before. It's considerably less than I was paying on my own place. So, and honestly, at this point, I was renting a 2-bedroom apartment, and I have no kids in the house. I don't need a 2-bedroom apartment. I mean, I need a room for me and a room, you know, to stream in, and I'm pretty much happy as a stuffed clam. So I just had more space than I needed, and more space than I really wanted to pay for anymore. And it worked out good for everybody. It worked out good for them. It worked out good for me. So, oops. Hold up. Wait a second. Grab you and grab you, because that will get me into a memento cache that has 4 birch in it, 3 or 4 birch, something like that in it. No battery in you. Hey, Faith, how you doing? Happy Monday to you too, my darling. How's it going today? I just finished reading the last Hinterlands Diary. Do you have any clue about what their new game is about? Not a clue. I haven't heard a thing, Maglens. And I will point out that last time they talked about it, they actually said they were working on new games. So, I don't know. Maybe they're working on several games. I'm hoping it's something, you know, survival-based again. I mean, it'd be cool if they were working on another, like, survival-based type game, kind of taken from this template and doing something with it would be kind of neat. All right, there's the rope there. Let's go ahead and break down some planks here. There we go. Getting ourselves a bunch of reclaimed wood. Easiest thing in the world to do. Let's go ahead and grab that, see if we can put that out. Going good. First day back to work after being on PTO for a week. So hectic, but glad it's done now. Yeah, well, and they have a great, Meglins, they have a great template.
Stuff to carry.
They have a great template to make another game like this, because they've already got a template to make this kind of game. Now they just need to make it with maybe a different environment, maybe a different set of goals, maybe a little, something just different. They aren't doing the zombie game thing. No, they aren't going to do that. Whatever they do, I would imagine, my guesses are that whatever they do will have a multiplayer aspect to it, because that's the meta these days. Everybody wants a multiplayer game. Because nobody likes to play by themselves, it seems like. And multiplayer games definitely are where the money is. I'm hoping they do something with seasons. I'm hoping they do something that does include some of the elements of Long Dark, but it's not like heavy crafting, but it will have a little more crafting than Long Dark does. That'd be kind of cool. But, you know, the meta these days is definitely playing with your friends. So I'm sure whatever game they come up with will probably have at least a co-op, if not a multiplayer aspect to it. Because that is what a lot of people are really looking to get. I mean, it just is. There's no denying it. But at the same time, the thing that I'm confident about is at the same time, Hinterland is really good at making games that have good solo content.
I need to drop.
So that encourages me that whatever they make, even if it has a multiplayer aspect to it, I'm sure that the solo gameplay content will be good as well. Because they're really good at making that already. I don't think that would get sacrificed to make a multiplayer game. Where, you know, a lot of times I see games come out that, yes, they have a solo way that you can play it, but the solo kind of sucks because you know that the game was made with the intention of people playing it. The game is basically better multiplayer than it is solo. Where I think Hinterland could do a good job making oh, there's the recipe, by the way, the Briarhouse pie. They could make a good multiplayer that still has a good solo base, you know, already built into it. So the Briarhouse pie, if I remember correctly, gives you max condition, stamina, fatigue rest back. So you get a little bit of your fatigue back, and it also helps you sort of recover from cabin fever a little bit as well. And that takes rabbit, ptarmigan, and venison, and you get max condition. And the max condition works just like the well-fed bonus. Your max condition is basically, it gives you more max condition like well-fed does. They're open to mods on Long Dark, so maybe there'll be some multiplayer here soon. Yeah, well, and you know, Maglens, I understand their reluctance to open up Long Dark to a lot of modding before they were kind of done with the game, because they still are adding so many things into the game that fundamentally change the game that, you know, they didn't want mods to interfere with that, or they didn't want that to interfere with mods. Because pretty much any update they do would pretty much break all the mods that are out there. Let's see where we're at health-wise. We are back up to 72%, boys and girls. Oh my god, that is awesome. That is awesome and amazing. So they definitely wanted to make it so that, you know, I know that Raph is rather resistant to mods anyway. He's not the biggest fan of that because it's messing with his baby. He doesn't want that to happen. So they're using the excuse of they wanted to finish it first, even though you look at a game like 7 Days to Die. I understand, but I also want to call a little bit of BS on it too, Maglens, because 7 Days to Die was an alpha form for nearly a decade, and there are amazing mods for that game that are out that change the core of that game, you know, that are basically overhaul mods that change it completely, and those modders keep up with the game. I think that you know, Hinterland, you know, and especially Raph, he doesn't like mods. He doesn't like the idea of people messing with his baby, which I get that. I mean, you know, but I think the Long Dark could have a really big modder base around it, because there's a lot of people who would like to change things, add things, make things different in the game, and I think that could. I think it's a lost opportunity. I think it's a lost opportunity on Hinterland's part to not have modding in the game. That's just my opinion. I think they lose an opportunity to have a lot of to have that in the game. And I like I said, I get it from the standpoint that, you know, it's his baby and he kind of doesn't want that to happen. But I kind of call BS on the whole idea of them wanting to finish the game, because, you know, 7 Days to Die has gone through a lot of changes in its many years of being alpha, and somehow the modders found a way to keep up with it and keep changing it and updating the mods in it, and it didn't break it, you know. We got ptarmigans, baby. There we go. But you know, and at the same time, I don't blame Raphael for taking that stance on it. It is his baby. He doesn't want people to mess with his baby. I get that. But realistically, having people mod your game is a great thing. It shows the love and care that people have for the game. I think that's why Valheim devs are so popular, because they're like, whatever, go nuts. Yeah, well, and that's the same thing for 7 Days to Die. I think that's why it's so popular, is because the devs are like, go ahead, do whatever you want. We don't care. You know, they don't really care if people mod the game. You know, it doesn't really bother them at all. And at the same time, they're totally straight up front with people, and they're like, hey, go ahead and mod the game if you want to, but just know that if you do mod the game, we're going to be putting out regular updates, and it will probably break the game. You know, the updates we put out will probably break the game that you've modded, and you'll need to go in and fix it. And the modders love it enough that they're like, perfectly fine with us. We don't care. But the game is much artistic as an author game, so it's understandable. Yeah, and I totally get it. I get it from both sides. And I think though that once they get done with the game officially, and it's officially opened up for modders, I think that's where we'll see a lot of cool stuff coming in. And you can tell the love a community has for a game by the modders that want to do it. And, you know, you look at a game like Starfield. Modders actually stopped modding Starfield because the game's such trash. They were like, no, we don't want to mod it because it's just not worth it. We don't love the game. You know, whereas a game like Fallout, they mod the heck out of Fallout. They mod the heck out of 7 Days to Die. You know, they mod the heck out of a lot of these games. As long as you play, as long as you spend time on it, they are happy. Yep, exactly. And you're warned ahead of time that, you know, mods will break occasionally. It may break your game saves as well. And people go into it knowing that, and they're like, okay, we understand that going into it. It's no big deal. All right, let's get a little fire started here. Actually, you know what? You know what? We might be able to get a Maglin's fire started outside.
Too heavy.
Oh, yeah. Oh, this looks like perfect Maglin's weather. Another example is Cataclysm, Dark Days Ahead on the dev branch especially. Put out dozen plus updates a day and stable releases every couple of years. There are some modders who keep updating vast overhaul mods every couple of months. Oh yeah. I mean, modding keeps a game alive. Yeah, you're right, Maglens. Modding keeps the game alive after the last and final updates. It does. It keeps a game thriving for years to come. When if there weren't modders, that game would probably just, you know, it would have its, people would be like, oh yeah, I remember such and so a game. I remember such and so game. That was a really fun game. I enjoyed that one a lot. But they have no desire to go back and play it, you know? And you know me, I'm not a big heavy user of mods. I generally play most games vanilla. I have got a little more into modding, like with Civilization 6, with Farm Sim 22, even with 7 Days to Die. Heck, if not for modders, Fallout 76 would be dead and gone. Yeah, I mean, Fallout 76 was a huge disaster for them. If not for the modders, that game would be, a lot of people still go back and play the older Fallout games. Let's throw some reclaimed woods on there. There we go. All right, let's get a little broth cooking here. Yum, yum, yum. Did you throw a potato on there for me? I did throw it. Look, I got a potato on there for you. I don't think you can cook carrots, can you? No, you can't cook carrots. He likes finding potatoes, not harvesting them. I do like finding my potatoes. Oh, we can make ptarmigan pie. Yes, please. Yes, please. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, there we go, ptarmigan pie. Hey, Hercules, how you doing? I'd rather play any Fallout than 76. A lot of people would. A lot of people are right there with you, Hercules. All right, that broth is gonna burn there. Let's go ahead. Can I get another broth or not? Or do I not have it? I don't have enough water, do I? Let's get some water on there. We got 3 hours on the fire. We're good to go. Potatoes are gonna burn soon, so we'll get those off the fire. I'm gonna chow down a nice hot potato. I think it's just a case of generational survival. The games of the olden times are still being talked about, like the original Fallout or XCOM, were genuine masterpieces. Oh yeah. I mean, I've played XCOM 2 before. I played XCOM 2 and I played War of the Chosen. Both of those are just amazing games. They did a great job with them. They're just fantastic games. I still like XCOM to this day. XCOM 2 was a blast and a half to play. All right, 24 minutes, 19. Let's get you done first. There's my pies. My pies are done. What else can I make here? I can make more ptarmigan pie, but I don't think I will. I have how much ptarmigan do I have on me? 4, 8, 8, 7. Oh, I got enough to make more ptarmigan stuff. Okay, let's just drop these I'm not gonna even defeather these guys because I just don't care. I've got like 40 feathers right now. Get that water off of there too. Let's drink a little bit. Then we'll get water going here, and we'll get ptarmigan broth going in there. Oh, nope, 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 nope. Water. Water. Broth. There we go. And you know, and the thing is too, Sispy, is that a lot of the meta of gaming has changed a lot with the age of the internet and interconnectivity and you know, live service games, people wanting to play games with their friends. You know, there's a lot of things that have changed in the industry over the last, you know, decade that wasn't there before. I mean, games back in the early 2000s, you know, mostly were solo player content, mostly were something that you did by yourself, and maybe you'd hook up with some clanmates over Halo 2 or something. You know, there was a little bit of that, but there wasn't as much as there is today. You know, there was a little bit of that. You had some LAN parties and stuff like that, but the meta today is more playing games with friends. You know, playing, you know, Valheim with other people. You know, the Battle Royale whole thing, you know, and all of that. And so a lot of gaming has just morphed into, you know, into what it is today, and there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, I think people have always wanted that. I mean, heck, I played EverQuest and EverQuest 2 for 14 years. Who am I to talk about, you know, games not who am I to talk about, you know, who am I to talk with, you know, I played MMOs for 14 years. Because I enjoyed that camaraderie that you had with your fellow adventurers and stuff. I mean, so I understand it completely. Yum 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 yum. I just want to eat the ptarmigan down. All right, can we cook anything else? We can cook up this. We can prepare this acorn up. So let's prepare you up, and let's prepare you up. And those got a couple minutes till they're boiled. We'll grab you and pick up you and you. Oh, look at that. That works out beautifully. We didn't get the moose today, but that's all right. That's all right. The moose will come with time. I think I'll grab one ptarmigan and get rid of him. I like Rust, but the people there are the worst of shame because it's a good game. Yeah, and see, that's the thing is some of it has changed. Has gone toxic, which kind of sucks. You know, but that sort of goes with that sort of goes with the territory and a lot of things. And I think that's one thing I liked about the old. I think that's one of the things I really liked about the old MMOs when they were a subscription-based service, is that you generally did not run into a lot of trolls on those games because they were paying for the game. They were paying for the privilege every month to pay. They were there for a reason and a purpose, and if you were paying for the privilege to pay, you didn't want to mess around and screw up your chances of being able to play again. Which, if you screwed around, you could get banned from your account could get banned on EverQuest or EverQuest 2, and then you weren't let back. And so most people, when they were paying to play, were a lot more respectful. There was still rivalries, there was still conflict, there was still some trolls that did things that were a little bit not quite right, but it wasn't as widespread as it is now. Back in the days, you didn't know about a game before it was finished. People did not even get to know they were developing it. Gamers did not get to give inputs or suggestions. They kept it a secret. Now people are helping develop with the team. Now you do alpha testing. They take your ideas if they like it. It's different these days. Oh yeah. It's just a very different dynamic. And I think in a lot of ways it's good. I think in a lot of ways it's good because, especially when a game is specifically targeting a certain group of people. They're like, hey, we want to make a survival game. We're going to have survival, people who play survival games give us feedback on our survival game. And those people have, a lot of experience with those kind of games, and they kind of know what they like, know what they don't like, and they can actually give the developers some very good informed opinions about stuff that works and doesn't work. And I think also, Miss Candela, a lot of it comes from the standpoint that no matter what quality testing a studio can do, they know that in real life, gamers are going to find ways to break their games that they would never, ever, ever dream of when they're playtesting it. Which also helps them out because then it fixes it plugs more holes in the boat before the boat gets launched. Which can really help out because then the game's not as buggy when it comes out. That's why when a game comes out and it's super buggy, I'm like, honestly, the developers have no excuse these days for having a buggy game. They really, truly don't. They have so many resources at hand. They have so many people who would be willing to play test the game, try out the game, give them their opinions and comments on the game. And if they don't want to take that, if they don't want to take advantage of that group of people, that's on them. That's not on gamers. Gamers are not to blame if they like or don't like something. I hate that whole narrative coming from a lot of the gaming studios that gamers are to blame if the game fails. No, they're to blame if the game fails. Because gamers, we haven't changed much in the last 30 years. As far as we just want to have something fun, escapism, and something that keeps us interested in going. And we are very simple creatures. And yes, not all of us enjoy the same type of game, but in general, we like the same type of feeling and we like to get the same type of thing from a game. We want that feeling of escapism. We want that feeling that we're on an adventure. We don't want to be treated like we're a child. We want to be challenged, and we want to have it be a little bit. We want it to be a little bit frustrating. We want it to hit us in the cojones and tell us that we aren't good enough yet. So that when we do become good enough and we do become really good at the game, we feel like we've actually accomplished something. We feel like we've gone through a journey, or that our character has gone through a journey, and we feel accomplished at the other side, like we actually have done something where it wasn't just handed to us. And so and that hasn't really changed. What we want from games hasn't changed over the last 30 years. It really hasn't. And so I don't think they have anybody to blame but themselves if their game fails. Because they have tons of resources available to them. They do. They have tons and tons of resources. More resources than they ever had back in the 80s and 90s and early 2000s for games. There's so many more resources these days they can draw on. Hey, Squeezy, how you doing? Hello. And so, yeah, if they fail, it's on them. And I don't have much sympathy for them if they fail. If they choose to go a direction that they know that the fans are not going to want, that's on them. You look at a game, I mean, and the shining examples, look at a game like Baldur's Gate 3. Who would have thought, I mean, yes, Baldur's Gate is a legacy franchise, and that one could have gone completely sideways, but you know what? They made a great game that a lot of people across a broad spectrum love, and that's the thing, is if you target your game too much to one group of people, you're going to lose out on everybody else. You don't want your game to be too homogenized so that it's a game made for everybody, because you need to know your audience that wants that game, but you need to make the game accessible enough to enough people that your game's going to be successful. BG3 was one of the few games I asked for on a refund on. Well, and that's fine. I mean, gaming is so subjective, but I'm just saying as a general overall, Baldur's Gate 3 was a success. And it wasn't successful for any other reason other than it was a great game that had an interesting story, interesting character, and a lot of people enjoyed it. Same thing with Elden Ring, same thing with Hogwarts. You know, they were interesting games that, I mean, I am the last person who'd say that I'm a fan of the Harry Potter stuff. I'm not a fan of Harry Potter really at all. I've read one of the books, two of the books, and I've seen 3 of the movies, and none of it was that great for me. You know, I just wasn't a big fan of the Harry Potter stuff. It was okay, but it was more my kids liked it. I mean, my kids liked Harry Potter. And so I liked it because, you know, I went into it because they liked it. But I found the Hogwarts game to be exciting. I thought the combat in it was decent. I thought the story was interesting and compelling. There were parts of it that were a little boring, the Merlin trials and stuff, but, you know, I found the game overall to be pretty damn good. It was fun. BioWare made great games. I like how I could program my party members to cast spells automatically, then BG3 didn't have it. Well, yeah, and that's the thing, is like you were looking for something in the game that it didn't have. And that's totally fine. Oh, there he is. I was like, where's the wolf at? Hold on, Mr. Wolf. I'm taking a drink of water.
I need to drop something.
Give me my arrow, sucker. Alright. But Ed, how do you explain the success of games such as Concord? Yes, Concord gotta fail. Well, I think part of that redacted. There's reasons, but I think a lot of problems that a lot of games these days are trying is they all want to be the next GTA. They all want to be the next Fortnite, and they think they can engineer themselves into being Fortnite or Grand Theft Auto. Sorry, those games are lightning in a bottle. Those games are something that happened because they happened. You can't really recreate that sort of thing artificially. You aren't gonna recreate another Fortnite just artificially. Will there be another Fortnite that comes down the road? I guarantee it. There will be another one at some point. Something will overtake Fortnite, and Fortnite will no longer be cool, and it'll be the new cool battle royale game to play. But you can't just I'm just giving my opinions in games in general. But you can't really recreate it artificially. If you try, chances are it's not going to succeed. And yes, there will be another game at some point. I mean, I remember when H1Z1 was all the rage. Everybody was playing H1Z1. That was the battle royale. And then it shifted to PUBG. PUBG was the battle royale that everybody was playing. And now it's Fortnite. And Fortnite's the one everybody's playing. But really, you can't artificially create that. It just happens. It just happens. Wukong was fun, but I'll never play it again. Was it kind of a one-time playthrough? Kind of a like Horizon Zero Dawn. I loved Horizon Zero Dawn, but I doubt I'll ever play it again. And Horizon Forbidden West was just kind of like meh. I wasn't that excited about it. I don't know why. I've been catching up on old stuff, so I don't really know if there's any updates in Long Dark lately. There haven't been any updates in Long Dark lately. We have a big one, Squeezy, coming at December. I'm guessing, based on previous years, I'm guessing the update in December is going to be probably the week of the 9th through the 13th. That's my guess. Is that from the 9th to the 13th, it seems to be good, because Christmas falls on Wednesday the 25th, and they like to usually take a week off but before the holiday. And so if they release it, say, on the 9th, that would give them a week to get it fixed, and then they could take that week off. December 5th is your guess? I hope not, Lady Q, because I'm gone till the 9th. I'm on a cruise with my mom until the 9th, so... 90% Fire Striker! Yeah, let's go! Let's go. So, yeah, yeah, it's one of those where, you know, they haven't done anything lately, but they have a lot of stuff going on. They have a lot of stuff coming up. 90% cheater. Shh. Just watched the movies, and the older Harry Potter got, the less I was interested in the series. Yeah, yeah. Hell, Atheenon and friends. Hey, hell. Is that hail? Hell, Atheenon and friends. Hope everyone's having a great day. I read it exactly like it came out. Damn it! I don't want it on the 5th, Lady Q. I don't want to. I'm praying for the 9th. See, the 5th just feels too early. The 5th is a Thursday. The 5th just feels too early. I'm gonna say the 9th. My bet is that they are later than given date. They have a timer for a timer. Then you get it for Christmas. Well, we'll know because they'll release it. They'll release a video before they actually release the update. They'll release a video for it before they actually release it. So we will know ahead of time when it is coming out. My bet is that they're later. Yeah, they'll probably be. They might be a little later. But hey, John Me, how you doing, buddy? How's it going? We got about another 35 minutes of Long Dark. Then we're gonna be switching over and playing a little bit of Afterlife. Little 7 Days to Die Afterlife today. I'm probably gonna do Afterlife till the. Do you remember the timer they did? Ugh. When was it? They did a timer a while ago. I don't remember when they did it though. It's a bad idea though. It was a bad idea. Don't ever do a timer, because then if things go wrong, what do you do? Unless you. The only time I'd ever recommend doing a timer is if you've already finished everything. If you've finished everything, everything is done, everything is ready to release, then do a timer. Don't ever do a timer otherwise. Don't ever put a time scale on yourself, because you're just setting yourself up for failure. Because one of two things will probably happen if you set a timer. You're going to either release it in unfinished condition and people are going to be pissed, or you're going to release it, or you're not going to release it and people are going to be pissed. So either way, people are going to be pissed. It's just better to keep them guessing. Keep them guessing and just don't do that. A really cool mod that Long Dark could be a VR mod. Don't they have VR for Long Dark already? I thought they did, but maybe not. Maybe not. But yes, we're probably gonna play Afterlife through the end of this month, John Me. And then I think for December we'll start up something new. We'll either look at a different overhaul mod, maybe do one of the challenges, maybe do the Deshong Tower, or do or maybe do the aircraft carrier, or something like that. You know, maybe do something like that. I don't know. I think there's a couple other mods that were being updated, but I'm not sure. The Long Dark in VR is my dream. Yeah, I don't know, Lady Q. I would be. Yeah, Long Dark in VR. That'd be tough. That'd be tough. I don't know how I'd fare with that. The rickety footbridge. There's some burdock root over here. Grab myself a couple more ptarmigans. Grab a few tarmies. Why not?
I can barely walk with this much gear.
Yeah, I know, buddy, but guess what you have? You have the power of a ptarmigan pie. And we're probably still too heavy. We're still too heavy. We have the power of ptarmigan pie, and we're still too heavy. You would know how Astrid really feels or will. Hold up, Mr. Wolf. I'm digging up some burdock root. Hold up. Just hold up a second. Sir. Sir. Ma'am. Sir. Ma'am. Sir. I just finished a New York run. That one went out with a bang. Yes, that one ended quite spectacularly, didn't it? The only thing I can think, John Me, is on that New York run. I got some sort of somehow somebody hacked their way into it. I think it's because I accidentally left I had it online, and I think somebody just got into my lobby just to mess around with me, which is fine. Go for it. I mean, you know, it was a great way to end the series. Great way to end the series. Searching for acorns. I'm gonna have to start a fire pretty soon, because although it isn't super cold, it is a little chilly out here. Luckily, we got lots of fuel on us. I could just start the fire right here by the cedar and then chop it down. What kind of fuel do I have? Yeah, I got three pieces of fur on me. Jesus Christ. I've got plenty of stuff on me. Yeah, the New York run was fun. I never got a chance to go into the big city, though. That's my only disappointment. I'd sort of like to do the New York run again sometime. Set it on a harder difficulty level. And then challenge myself to go. I just kind of started exploring out. I didn't really get a chance to explore out, though, a whole lot, which made me kind of sad. Let's go ahead and get a fire down here by this fur real quick. I will use a little bit of my accelerant. Get this sucker going. Hey, me from Florida, how you doing? There we go. Crack a couple nuts here while we're getting warmed up. There we go. And then let's harvest a little bit of tarmy meat. Yep, my move is all done. My move is all done, Teo. Thank goodness. Now of course I have the unpacking to do, which is always, you know, that's always the fun part. Is the unpacking part, you know, is always loads and loads of fun to do. Let's get that broth going. Have a good lurk. Get some dinner ready, Lady Q. Have a good lurk there. Might as well get these ptarmigans out of my inventory.
Feels like night is coming.
They just weigh me down more than anything. I mean, the meat's pretty heavy, but... Let's go ahead and drink one of our broths. Why not? We got 11 minutes on that. Let's prepare one more acorn. Let's cook up a fresh cup of coffee. I have coffee here somewhere, don't I? Yep, there we go. Drink up a little coffee, get a little warm-up bonus there. I'm gonna grab all these acorns I can. I don't know if there'll be any up top here or not. Oh, there's an acorn here. There we go, couple acorns there. Let's head to the barn. Up. Oh, yep, I had a feeling that was gonna get blown out. Get our crappy bow out here. Yeah, I've got some more acorns here to harvest. I'm going to go ahead and give you guys night vision. We are in Broken Railroad. We are headed back towards the, the maintenance yard right now, but it's dark, so that's going to be interesting. And we got ptarmigan meat on us, so that's going to be more interesting. Digging through 10 boxes looking for something you can't, always fun. Yeah, it's always fun unpacking. Yep, exactly, Kenneth. Going, I know I packed this somewhere, and now I can't find the damn thing. Where did it go to? Yep, it always makes it fun. There should be, I think, a box either here? No? Is it up? I think it's up a little further. There's a box against this wall that we have the key for that we can open. So I'd like to find that. Yeah, we're on that long path going back to the I may have gone too far. I think I went too far. Yeah, I think we went too far for it. Damn it. Okay, the wind has died down. Let's work our way back here. Probably in this next little divot over here. I know it's up against the wall in like a little nook. There it is. And we should get some birch, I think. Yep, 1, 2, 3. We got 3 birch out of it. I'll take 3 birch. That gets 2 thumbs up for me. Now we just gotta deal with the wolves that have probably respawned at the maintenance yard by this time. Yeah, that's gonna be fun. We have got a good amount of our health back though, so I guess that's something. I always thought that was supposed to be a cave because of the black rock. There we go. Hello, Mr. Wolf. I don't want to deal with you right now. We're just gonna walk away. We're walking away. You do your thing. We do our thing. We just we go our separate ways. You don't fight me, I don't fight you. Well, everything's gonna be good. Oh, he's really close. Okay, we're safe. We're safe. Everything's okay. We're all good. We're all good. Woo! Oh my god, my heart is just like... Everything is racing right now. Okay, we'll put you there, get you down, get you down. We'll drop our 3 jars of broth. We'll put some more broth in the window. Oh my goodness gracious. There we go. Okay. Woo! Let's get inside.
Too much stuff to carry.
Let's get inside. Oh my goodness. Okay. That's fine. Everything's gonna be okie dokie. Everything's gonna be just fine. Yeah, I still got stuff up there I have to go get. We do have another cured birch here, which is great news. We can get all of those down here. We do have the arrowhead there. We'll have another arrowhead there. We've got the... four cured. We have 2 uncured, so we'll need to do something with those. We do have the deer hide there. Okay, let's see. We got the feathers. We can put the feathers in there. We got 3 arrowheads in there. We'll soon have 4. That's great news. That's fantastic. Fantastic.
Just need to close my eyes.
We can do a few things before we go to bed. Holster that. And then we need to break down a few items here. Woo! Oh, that worked out good for us. We got back here, everything's good. We got all the meat and stuff out in the cave. We've got the bear hide out in the cave. So we're gonna have to make we have to make a couple trips out, but we also need to go to the bottom of the ravine too. We won't be pushing on to Forsaken Airfield till tomorrow. And it'll probably be midstream tomorrow before we even start doing that, because we gotta go down to the bottom of the ravine. Gather up all the stuff that's down there. There's another stim down there that we can grab. The only reason our health is so high is because we did 2 stims. Without the stims, our health would be 30% lower than it is right now. Let's get the rest of these acorns prepared if we can. Alright, we're tired enough now. Let's go ahead. Can we go ahead and do a couple large acorns? We can do 2 large acorns. That'll only take us 2 minutes. Oh, we need to drop the birch. Thank you, Faith. There we go. Good call, good call. Oh, I should have left those pies outside. That's okay. I'm going to eat some beef jerky to get some vitamin C. And we're going to eat a few cattails to top off our vitamin C a little bit as well. And then we're going to go ahead and drink our agua. We'll just sleep like 8 hours. Woo! What a day. Let's check our health in the morning here. So where's our health at now? Day 82, we got back up to 79%. Hot diggity damn. Yeah, that's where so we would have, at this point, we'd have, what, 49% if we hadn't done the 2 stims. So... agree with it or not, I think the stims were worth it, because we need to have our health as high as we possibly can before we get out of here. Okay, it is light out now, so can I go ahead... I can barely see in here. Oh, there's the storm lantern. Let's grab our... where's our storm lantern? I saw... let's grab the heavy hammer. Let's grab our storm lantern. There we go. Actually, you know what we could do is I can go ahead and smash that into acorn grounds. There we go. Oh, that got it a little lighter for us. Perfect. Loving it. Okay. Hey, Mr. Crooks, how you doing? Been a long time. It has been a long time. Where have you been all my life? All right, then we got 5. Let's grab another 5. That's 3 arrows, and grab 2 more. There's 4 arrows worth, and then we can do 4 simple arrows. It'll take us a little longer. We don't have a toolkit we can use, but hey, that's all right. You know, I'm doing pretty good, Crooks. I had my move earlier this month, so yeah, I had my move at the end of last month. I guess it is now. Gosh, it's already November. Yeah, I moved at the beginning of November into my new place, out here with my brother, and that's going good so far. Got the streams finally going again, so that's nice. All right, we got 12 kilos in that. I remember making a camp in a building like this one, but died from live wires during the Aurora. Yes, you can die from the live wires during an Aurora in a place like this. You got to be careful. I'm gonna grab all this ptarmigan. We'll make a few more broths in here. I have a couple things I need to do in here before we go. We got the arrows made up, which is fantastic. What kind of wood do I have on me? I got 35 sticks. Let's drop a bunch of these sticks here. There we go. I want to read the practical gunsmithing because we are going to be smithing some guns here at some point. I'm going to drop the larger of the 2 flowers that I have. There we are. Oh, I wanted to drop the... I want to drop these pies out here too. Yeah, the wires can get you in this place if you're not careful at night. That's why you don't want to move around a ton in there at night. You want to sort of sit still. There we go. Drop both of those. So we got some cold. I'm gonna cool the pies on the windowsill too. That way they're there, and I know they're there. Any wolvies want to come around and play? Fantastic. Yeah, you're a little heavy, but not that heavy. Chill out, Will. I'm gonna close that. No battery there. Figured I'd come out and check these real quick. Sometimes there will be something in the back, so you want to check that too. No battery there. Now on non-interloper, you'll find a note here for the it'll either be there or in the shed up front, and that note will be for the box that's inside. Oh, you were just being Mr. Sneaky Peeky, weren't you? That'll be for the box that's inside the bear's cave. Hello, Mr. Wolfie. Goodbye, Mr. Wolfie. Get outside long enough to track him over. Dang it, I missed him. Besides dead animals and cattails, what is there to get the BR Ravine on Interloper? It's the stim. That's the main thing you want to get is the stim. Good God, there's so many wolves. It's a little shooting gallery you can do there. If you step outside, it will attract them. It'll attract them to you because of the smell. And you can go inside, and they technically can't see you anymore, so they just kind of gather and walk around, and you just shoot them in the head. And you go, "You're mine now, biatches."
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Oh, you can carry whatever I want you to carry, buddy. You know what? Let's, can I take that crate there? Yes, I can. There we go. And then let's get a fire started here. Okay, there we go. Yeah, there is coffee down there, too. There is coffee. But the stem is the main reason you go into the basin there. The stem is the main thing you go down there for. Because that's the one thing about Broken Railroad that it has over every other zone is there's 3 stems possible in Broken Railroad. One in the maintenance yard, which is a possibility. It doesn't always happen. But one in the maintenance yard, one that's guaranteed at the basin down in the ravine, and then one that is in the hunting lodge as well. So you've got 3 that you can get here, which is great. I love when you remind Will who's boss. I was like, come on, Will, stop whining and complaining, buddy. When you decide to do an ammo reload run for the pistol, are you going to plan on going to either Bleak Inlet or Black Rock? I want to say Black Rock, Kenneth, because I'd like to get the transmitter fixed in Black Rock, and that's one of our long-term goals, is to get the transmitter fixed there. And although we need to go into Bleak Inlet for the the other stuff. God, what is it? We need to go in there for the Signal Void quest, or Buried Echoes, or whatever it is. We need to go in there for that, but I sort of want to go there. I sort of want to go for the ammo run into the other zone. Oh, yeah, we started in Forlorn Muskeg, went right to Mystery Lake. We haven't even gone to the ravine, have we? We've been on this side of the map ever since. Yeah. We've been on this side of the map. Yeah, we started in Forlorn Muskeg, we went to Mystery Lake, and then we went right into Hush River Valley on day 9. No, day 8, we went into Hush River Valley. We didn't even have a forge run done. We just were like, YOLO! Into Hush River Valley we go! Ha ha ha! Black Rock is better, easier to get to and easier to transport a bunch of lead. Yeah. It is at that.
I might have to drop some gear.
Cook up that delicious ptarmigan there. Let's cook up this large portion of acorns. Get a little more water going. I'm gonna eat that down. A little bitty bite. There we go. And then I can crush that acorn ground. Let's see. Can I cook up another one? Yes, I can. And I can crush that acorn ground. That tiny little bit that we have, I can crush that down into a... You can do that. You can eat the acorn grounds. You can eat the acorns, these boiled acorns. You can eat those down to a little bitty bite and still get the acorn grounds out of them. Don't tell Hinterland.
Not sure why I feel so
Don't tell Hinterland. Not quite yet, anyway. Now I'll be a good boy with these. I'm gonna crush these down like a normal person should.
by snow. Nothing nothing to drink.
Oh, you've got plenty to drink. No, you don't have plenty to drink. Let's go ahead and throw another reclaimed wood on there. Get some water down. Get some more water down. Water down. Alright, then we can just crush this up. We can crush those 4 in acorn ground.
Leave something behind.
Yeah, I can get a lot more lead to black rock. That is true. That is totally true. It is easier to get to and get the lead to. Drink you down. There we go. So we aren't starving like that. We can get another thing of water going. If I have anything I need to make, I can prepare the mushrooms up. Oh man, I didn't put enough time on the fire. It's quick enough that I shouldn't lose the fire from it. Gosh dang it. Will, you moron, why didn't you put more time on the fire? I just blame Will. It's all Will's fault. It's all Will's fault. I didn't forget. He forgot. He should have reminded me. He should have been like, hey, there's not a lot of time left on that fire, is there? And then I would have been like, no, there's not a lot of time. Not a lot of time left on that fire, is there? Grab a couple of these. How many prepper caches have you found with all the stuff in them? One, I believe. We found one. Or did we find a prepper cache with stuff in it? Now I can't remember. The one in Forlorn did not. Oh, the one in Milton had stuff in it. I think the one in Milton had stuff in it. The one in Hush River did not. For the next 6 hours, it's pig out time since I can't have anything to eat after midnight. See, here's my theory, Bad Boy Gamer. The thing is, you can't eat right before surgery, but they tell you midnight because they know that if they told you, like, theoretically, like, say it was, you know, safe to do it till 7 or 8 in the morning, then you'd pig out even more, you know. I think they manipulate it so. The deadline they set for you is not a hard deadline because they know everybody's gonna pig out before, you know. Ooh, we can read a computer thing. But yes, pig out now. We were headed to the hill. We were out in the hills, Mr. Dennis. We were out in the hills above the coastal highway this morning when we saw a couple guys messing with our truck. We chased after them, but they had a head start, and we scampered away before we could get back up there. We found an old knapsack nearby with some papers in it talking about forest stalkers, some kind of new green group, I bet. It must have done something to the trucks as it was bucking and lurching after that drive back to the lake, including over the trestle. We figured water in the gas tank, but no matter. It was damn scary. What does management plan on doing about these guys messing with us? Are you going to back us up? J. Baltimore Crew number 2. Interesting. Can I get some tunes? I don't hear any tunes. Where's my tunes? Where's my tunes, man? Oh, there I hear them. You also want as much lead as you can get for your first go at the ammo bench. Crafting bullets can get you to gunsmithing 5 so you don't have to make crappy quality bullets. Yeah. Plus, I'm also reading these books as I go. Practical gunsmithing. If I read this right now, yeah, I could get to gunsmithing 1 probably. But instead, we're gonna get a little more sleep. My blood pressure is gonna be off the charts tomorrow as how much sweets I'm eating right now. Don't do that to yourself. Okay, so we got 6 of those. That's great. We also got a bunch of burdock root. We got burdock root here and burdock root up at the other place. We'll leave some of that here. See, leave some of you here. Leave a few more ptarmigan pieces here. All right, let's just spend the rest of the day doing a couple things. Let's read our book. Oh, that's not gonna work. Need to get some foods and some waters. Oh, I have food and water on me. Let's just drink these. Let's have our broth. And we'll drink some water. And we'll be all good. Not eating before surgery is meant to be kind to you. If you have food in your belly, waking up, you feel sick, nauseous. I feel kind of that way whenever I am going in for procedures. I feel sick and nauseous. Alright, there we go. Should give us gunsmithing 1? Gunsmithing 2? Nice, we're a novice gunsmith now. And we have got our health back up to 85%, boys and girls. 85. We started the day at, what was it, 28, and now we're up to 85. 2 stims later and a bunch of work later, and we're up to 85% again. That is awesome. Oh, that's one thing I need to do. I've got more guts curing out there. Let's grab you out. Let's make a line. I have had surgeries. I do myself a favor not to eat before. I've woken up to people who cheated and they complained for hours how sick they felt. Both the nurses and me knew how they lied to themselves about not eating. We are great creatures in that way. We have a knack of lying to ourselves. A very good knack of lying to ourselves about things. Funny how we do that, isn't it? Not funny, haha, but just kind of funny in general. Alright, let's get 3 more hooks. Two more lines. There we go. And now we could make fishing tip-ups if we wanted to. I could make another fishing tip-up. You know, I think I will. I think what I'm going to do... Oh, they're both at 100%. Okay, so it doesn't really matter. Actually, what we'll do is we'll repair our clothing first, and then we'll use the lowest condition fish hook for our stuff. I'm going to grab one more leather out of here. Grab a couple more cloth out of here. Oh, we actually have this clothing to break down, too. I'm going to break this clothing down while we're just kind of chilling out here inside. All right, so first of all, let's get some stuff repaired here. Long Dark 2, you finally found a boat and only something organelle. Got a full feral. Got to find repair parts inland. Oh, you got oh, so you get a boat, but you got to repair the boat. I think if I followed right, that's what it was. We can tear apart clothing when we go to bed. Let's get the Mackinac done up first if we can. Oh, I'm completely thirsty and I'm losing health because of it. God dang it, I hate that. Should stop you from being able to repair stuff when you get thirsty. How much light do we have? Not much light. Okay, let's rip these apart real quick. Oh, the ski jackets would have been so great early in the game. Just not so much now. Not so much now. But that's alright, you know. Things that are valuable early in the game aren't as valuable later on in the game. That's just how it goes in Long Dark. eat those 3, and then we're going to down a box of crackers. And then we'll drink a little water. Long johns are always valuable. Yes, they are. All right. Get our bed there targeted, and we will sleep for 8 hours. All right, boys and girls. Well, tomorrow when we play this, we'll be going down to the ravine, and then we'll be probably heading over, unless things go bad, we're going to head over to Forsaken Airfield in the morning. Because that is our next goal, is to get to Forsaken Airfield, get the receiver, get ourselves kind of situated and ready to go, and come back and start repairing towers, maybe follow the Signal Void quest a little bit, get the towers repaired, because I have a feeling the towers are going to be integral to us being able to actually communicate with the trader later in the game. So I think we're going to need that for later on in the game to actually communicate and find and get stuff from the trader. So I think getting all those fixed up before the new update drops is going to be something that we are definitely going to want to do. We're just going to get our last few things kind of done up here. Can I sleep a little bit more? Nope, I'm not tired enough. Let's just pass time for 1 hour. That'll give us a save point. They don't want anything in the gut because of the risk of peritonitis, which is why they want you to fast before surgery. Oh, okay. I don't want any of that, so. But thank you, everybody, for joining me for Long Dark. Do you plan on redoing an episode before 6 comes out? Redoing an episode. Are you talking about the story mode, General Mom? Are you talking about the story mode part? I'm not gonna play the old parts of the story again now, if that's what you're talking about. Because that's going to be coming out, I believe, in January or February. They said early 2025 is when they're going to have Chapter 5 come out for the story mode, and I don't really have any plans to play that again. I've already played it before. I don't really have plans to play it again. So, because for me, the story mode is kind of a one and done. But thank you, everybody on the YouTube side, for coming by. If you want to come back in about 2 or 3 minutes, I'm going to go use the bathroom, get myself another drink, and then we'll be back, and we'll be playing some Afterlife. I don't think there's been no new update for it, so we're just going to get it fired up. And I will see you all tomorrow for Long Dark otherwise. Bye for now, YouTubers. Love you much. Don't forget to hit the like and the subscribe and all that good stuff. See you later.